don't even remember if this is. Yeah, we got to be live now. It's just been so long since I've clicked this button. Welcome back to Shard Hunters. I believe this is session 82. It has been quite a while. I think last week Forge was down. Another week before that we weren't doing Shard Hunters. People were like a long time. We all have memory loss, in game and in real life. I am living up to that. All right, recap.
Nose goes.
Nose goes. All right, you're touching your nose. You go.
Oh no, you don't know this game, do you?
I don't. That you told me no. When you touch your nose,
Yeah.
that means you want to go.
No, it's whoever's last. Since Eli's not paying attention, I have a feeling we know who's gonna go.
It would most likely be Eli.
Oh, he caught on.
Oh,
All right.
so now it's just Will at
It's
this
core.
point.
All right, go ahead. Do you want to do questions? I mean, I think
Yes.
that's a good way to.
Yes.
do
Let's
the old
see.
Socratic method. Let's see what we got. Yeah.
So we started off. All right, Nadep, you got to know, where did we start off last episode?
I
think you
that's a
did
good
some. I think
question.
you did some work to help us get there.
We started off in town.
No, we started off underneath something.
There was a lot of rubble.
Oh yeah, we got through some rubble and saved some guy that we've been looking for a long time.
I felt like that was the whole point of us being here. Actually, no, the point of us being here we already accomplished, and then we ran into a whole nother set of issues. Winky, what is those set of issues that we are having right now?
I'm trying to do something else, so I cannot.
Phenomenal recap. Akar, I'm gonna kick it over to you.
Beautiful, beautiful. We are trying to alleviate the hags from this area. I do know that. We met up with the Silver, which is a dragon that walks around in human form, and we got some help from him to actually accomplish our reason for being here. And now that we're here with all of our outstanding morals, decided that we have to take on and destroy stuff. I do remember that we fell asleep inside of a wall that Nadette created for us with the air holes. Yeah,
that was awesome.
And I think we are at the point where we're trying to track down this hag lair, or where the hags may have gone. So
we found the hag lair.
We did find the hag lair, right?
Okay.
We found other people
so
too.
We did find it, but
I'm
yeah,
gonna.
That's right.
I'm gonna kick it over.
Silver's treasure.
I'm gonna kick it over to Eve, because we found other people, and I think she remembered other people.
We found kids, and we found the people that were supposed to be in jail. Also, the kid with the amulet. Who no longer has the amulet and can't remember anything.
That's right. And there were still people missing at the jail, right? Still people showing up missing.
Yeah, we have not found the 10 people that were in jail.
Did we figure out if person in the jail, out of the 2 that were missing, if one of them was hag in disguise waiting in the jail and then abducted the kid?
We did find everybody from the jail.
That's what I said.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's what Eve said.
I'm glad we're doing recaps, because.
That's what I thought. I was like, I thought I just said we.
Bear with us, guys.
No.
It's been a while.
I'm sorry. That was on me. Thank you, Kai.
Okay. Where are we currently at, Derek?
We're in a.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Winky, do it. Go for it.
Winky, go for it, buddy.
We're in a room with a bunch of gold and a kid.
We got all the gold transferred to our tree.
I don't.
That's
and
right.
We are
so,
in a room, though. We are in the room where the kid was.
We went. Is this under the academy? Is that where we're at?
Sort of. It's the cave system.
Okay,
near
yeah.
The
so
academy,
we
yes.
went.
Yeah.
So in the academy, there is a barracks room for the kids. In that room, there was a false wall created by the Iron Hag. We managed to get through that door into the cave system under the academy, follow the cave system where we fought the caves previously, and then we got through the rubble and got into the Hag's lair, where we found the Green Hag's barracks. Those were all dead. The Snow Hag's barracks, those were all dead. The Iron Hag had 2 beds, which were empty. We found the whatever leader's office. That's where we found all the artwork, the treasure. I think we looked through all of it, and then we decided to take it all with us.
Yeah.
So we opened a portal back to the tree and tossed it all through.
And something that was important there is that a lot of, like, all the hags have been killed, presumably by the leader hags, the Iron Hag. So there must have been a second one or something. I don't know, but they're all dead.
Cool. All right, Derek, this is the big one. What do we do now? What leads are we following?
We had decided that we've got all the treasure. We're gonna get it back to the silver as soon as we can, but we wanted to search the rest of this cave system because we have only searched like really kind of 2 chutes. So that was our plan when we ended last time.
All right.
Okay. Y'all have just finished tossing everything back to the tree, and you close the portal and take your key back with you. And now what do you do?
We're gonna look around, see what else is, if any other evidence or things that are in this cave system here.
We
in this
did
area.
we did investigate the artwork before we threw it through, right?
I don't know that. We probably looked at it. I want to say we brought some of that stuff up. Making me have to go back through notes.
Okay. After looking around for a bit, you find there's only 1 or 2 other chambers that look like places where humans would sleep. Bedding, things like that, really crubbily made, and the doors are designed to be locked from the outside. But they're all empty currently. And one of the rooms smells very badly of animal smells.
Well, I definitely want to go and check out what would probably be the prison cells, see if the prisoners stashed away any notes or anything about what was going on.
Okay. Which of the 2 rooms do you want to go into first? The one that smells like animals, or the one that smells like people that doesn't have a smell?
The one that doesn't have a smell. I'll take this one. Winky, you check that other one.
Okay. Nita, you look around the room and notice that there is not any real signs of much of anything in there. From the looks of it, there's no signs of struggling, and your guess is the people that were in these cells were probably already broken by the hags.
Okay. Winky, you find anything in the other room?
And when are you muted? You're muted right now, Winky.
I am.
There you go. You were speaking and no sound was coming out for a second. It's probably your cord again.
It's not my cord because I'm not. Okay.
So what were you saying?
I don't know what I found because I wasn't paying attention. Again,
Roll a
But you were
perception check.
talking.
I can't.
I wasn't paying attention to what I said. That's what I don't remember.
Trying to multitask, and you guys are pretty quiet. So, come on.
You've got the weirdest complaints tonight. You guys weren't talking, so I just decided to talk, but I have no idea what I said.
Just trying to provide filler sound, and it didn't.
Nothing happened when I clicked the button.
All right. When you go into the room to look around, Jack refuses to go in the room.
Okay. I'm gonna ask him why.
Bad smell. Bad room.
I'll walk in the room then.
Did you try to search the room?
I did, but it won't let me roll a perception check. Oh wait, I was rolling initiative. Cannot read.
That could be an issue.
Well, ours rob.
All right. You look around the room and you can see the room has a lot of claw and scratch marks on the inside. They're not really like attempts to get out, just clawing at the walls out of boredom.
So some kind of creature was in here. I really don't.
They're a little bit above human level on the walls.
I'll stick my head in. Does it look familiar to me, like we've seen before?
Make a perception check. It reminds you of the marks you found when y'all were researching that robbery.
Hey guys, y'all remember that robbery?
No, I can confidently say no on that one. I don't remember that.
The silver
part
theft
about it.
where you went underground.
Oh, that one. I thought you were talking about the first one that we went to. I don't remember that one.
Don't these
I was
look
told
familiar?
about it.
I'll point out the claw marks so maybe somebody else will recognize them and know more about the claw marks.
I can do an occult check to check out
weren't those wolf wear marks?
I think so, but
Yeah, that's
why
where
would
that's where Winky found the fur.
why would old Jack be afraid to go in there?
Well, I
Because Jack
distinctly
is not like them anymore. Jack used to be controlled by the stone, and we removed that from Jack.
Hmm.
So it's possible that he has an adverse reaction now to
well,
that
he
stimuli.
said a bad smell, so
Could also be because they're all dead right here. I don't know.
Maybe he was locked in there.
That might be where they. Yeah, that's a good point.
yeah.
You know, talk to Jack about it instead of us speculating about it.
He's been listening to y'all. He's just watching y'all. Remember, he
That's the
speaks
only one he
normal
can
human
talk to.
language.
Jack, speak.
Oh,
Bad room, smell bad.
Smell
Is it-
bad.
Is it like feces or like?
No, not smell of poop.
Oh, do you know it wasn't?
Smell evil?
Room is bad, smell.
They hold you here?
Don't know. Don't remember.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that part.
Do I feel a tinge of a pool of anything?
You do not.
Okay, so I
Alright.
don't think there's any death stones in here, so it can't be that.
All right, we will move on to the next area.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna look around. I want to actually look around.
Yeah, I
See
did
if
want
I
to
see
ask,
something
while we went through all the treasure and the office and everything, did we find the maps of these catacombs? Where?
Good question.
Y'all have not found them yet.
Are they in the other room?
I'm also gonna
Are
look
they?
around,
Yes.
too.
Are they in the other room with the circle around the head honcho's lair?
It's the BBEG man.
Hold on a second. I've got to adjust the calendar because now that I've got two calendars, I'm keeping track of the dates. And there's only one calendar in the game, so it's annoying.
It's only been 3 days since we got here.
No, one. It's one day.
Nah, we've been here for like
Maybe
5
two.
months,
No, you know,
man.
I do remember going to sleep a second time now. So 2
You're
days.
right. It's been 4 days.
Would that be 3 days and 2 nights, or would
No,
that
no, that's
be
4 days and 5 nights.
I only remember 2
No,
days.
2 days
same
and
as the
one night.
Tala.
No, wait, maybe there was a second night. I'm not sure.
Didn't we get to town at nighttime?
I mean, I'm feeling really good.
I don't
so I feel
remember
like I
getting
slept
to
at a
town.
Holiday Inn last
Well,
night.
I
so-
remember going to sleep and losing knee depth, and then we fell asleep again. So I pretty much only
No,
remember
that's the
2
time
full
that
days.
you got
Yeah,
lost.
that was like a day ago. Wait,
Wait, which one of you two
Guys-
were in a bag?
It
Nadette
was
was in
me
a
that-
bag. You were the one that had to be rescued by your
Yeah,
raptor.
yeah. I was the one that found the dep in the bag.
No, you
Forgot about that.
wait.
No.
I thought we were in the middle of a beating up the puppy.
Yeah, we
We-
were beating up the puppy, and then it was like, oh, hey, look, there's a bag.
That's
and then
right.
We found the dep.
we were smacking a puppy.
Getting some.
Yes,
God,
you were
guys are-
punching Jack to oblivion.
Guys,
Sorry, Jack.
Yes, we all have all apologized.
He's like, it's okay, I don't remember.
Maybe that's why he doesn't remember.
All right. Looking around, you can see one more exit from this area, and you can tell it goes down into ordinary caves, and it looks like it's part of the main cave system.
Let's go down the path.
Can we see any well-worn tracks or anything where
No,
there's more
again,
dust?
stone caves don't show wear like that when only used for a few weeks.
Might have been dirty, less
We're
dirty.
not Batman. We can't be that much of a detective.
Yeah, y'all don't have detective mode.
A car, can you turn on a detective mode with your tracking?
Not even a car can do that. Not on stone.
Hmm.
I would
Wouldn't you
try.
think there would be footprints left in the dust from just
I
years of
tried the
accumulation?
dust. They said there's no dust.
Well, if you guys remember,
Everything's perfectly clean. There is no evidence. Let's move on.
Okay, fine.
Yeah,
All right,
if
let's
you,
go.
if you if you
Okay.
guys
Go.
remember, we found the exit for the students, and there was only mud for like what 10 or 15 feet, and we lost the trail. So
Yeah.
we're
Yeah.
way down here now, so we're not going to have any kind of a trail.
All right.
Yes. So y'all have no more avenues to go down this way, and you do need to return everything to the silver. But you also have the kid with you now.
We got to get him to. He was from Upper Town, because remember we escorted him before, so we probably ought to get him to his family.
Do we want to do the family or back to the academy?
Well, I'd rather a person be. Well,
I would not want him back at the academy.
just let him out, man. Like
They might not even remember he was signed up.
They don't remember him.
yeah, they
Now-
probably look at him and be like, "You're not in the academy."
We'll say
Why don't we
his
let him stay
family
at the,
might not even remember him.
Why
This
don't we let
place
him stay at the
sucks.
tree? Let him stay at the tree until we get back.
Does
Well,
anybody
there's-
have an
No,
extra
we
weapon?
can't send
Give
him
him
to
a
the
weapon.
Hold up,
tree.
hold
The
up, hold up,
tree's
hold up,
off
hold up.
limits to ourselves.
Oh yeah.
Everyone is
yeah.
talking at once.
We're excited about something finally.
We're all
We're
chomping
confused
at
on
the
what to
bit.
do.
Car, did you have something?
I would say give him a weapon and just keep him with us.
No.
That
All right,
just
here's.
sounds like a way to die.
I'm
said
gonna-
no. He
I-
said no.
Well, I'm gonna throw this out there too. Taking him back to his family. Remember, he had the medallion, so that family was tied to
Yes.
the stone in
Yes.
some way, so we may be able to
Yes.
find a lead there.
Yes.
And there is returning to.
His grandpa had the medallion, not his family.
Was
I
grandpa
think
gave
his
it to
family-
him?
Where does his grandpa?
So is the grandpa not part of the family? And so once
The
you get
grandpa
to
is
the
dead.
second
I think
generation-
everyone else thought the grandpa was crazy. At least
It
that's what
doesn't
I
matter.
remember.
It's a lead, my man. It's a lead.
So now I go punch his family out because that's the only way we
No, we punch wolves.
Okay. What's the plan with the kid?
Take him to. I say take him to his family.
Okay.
That sounds like a good plan to me. We'll start that avenue because
Eve.
his family might have more information.
Eve, what's
I
your
don't
vote?
think the academy is going to have any more information than they've already given us. So
The
I
academy
vote
doesn't
family.
know anything ever.
Exactly.
The
So
academy has no brains under their roof.
They had several hags at one point. All right. So
They
hold on, Eve.
hey.
Let's get Eve in before we talk over again.
No, I'm good.
Who's dying? Jeez.
Go die in the
Oh,
middle.
no!
Atala, are you
Diamond
okay,
every
Atala?
time.
Eve.
That was real in game, y'all. That was in game.
Yeah, Eve. Can you check?
It was in
Can you
game.
check Hatala for the virus, the plague?
Yeah, I'll check over Hatala.
I lay into your arms.
Cause
Die.
that's a little.
Die.
I see your little I was gonna say hobbit, little halfling body just.
Save me, Eve.
Why don't we just get hit with the plague? We're all gonna die.
No, like,
This,
dude.
this,
What's the plague? What's the plague for? Why does the plague exist?
if people are, I don't know, so they can
The
protect
plague
people.
is the god's way of protecting people from being infected by the Quel'Ath.
Because it changes
It's
their
infecting them
soul.
with demonic things so that the plague doesn't, or not the plague, so that the Quel'Ath can't see them and take them over.
And it affects their soul.
So it's
pretty much
a
everybody
cure.
here has had their soul removed. So
Well, not me, but
it said pretty much.
I didn't either.
well, I'm one of the ones that hasn't had it happen. So
Nathaniel, my other soul, is the one that got
yeah,
affected.
that's the one that got pulled.
My other soul.
There's a whole story there.
Mine's in my medallion that you'll never
He
find.
had a little man in him for a while.
It was a big human guy. It was cool.
No, it was a little part of him. Oh God.
When two dudes love each other, they hold hands.
We're soul
over
bonded.
over a lava pool.
Our souls merged together.
Oh gosh.
We're so excited to be back, guys. This is so fun for us. We missed it so much. Sorry for the yeah.
All right, Goober Gang, where we going?
To the boys' house. Onward.
Eve, I feel like looking at your face right now, there's something wrong. What's wrong with me?
Want the good news or the bad news?
There's good news? Because I just
Bad
figured
news.
there'd be bad news.
Well, which one do you want first?
Bad news.
Just choose. It's fine.
Good news? Well, it won't
Bad-
bother you. Bad news? You have a plate.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
All right.
and
Here we go.
eventually, you could possibly turn into.
Wait, what? Is my skin being affected? Like,
Oh man,
No, I said not now, but possibly soon.
in the background,
So, guys,
Cora's
what-
walking up, getting ready to give Hatala a high five, and he said turning into a demon. He was like,
Hey.
You have gloves on. It's okay. Might want to
"No,
wear a
it's because
mask, though.
I had the
You're
plague
both
first. It was
infected.
Cora and Hatala
Also,
were
you
good."
guys
Yeah.
suck at staying apart. So, Hatala, you stay with me, away from everyone else, okay?
What about
yes,
me?
ma'am.
Did she not?
Start quarantining the plague ridden.
Does Core still have it? You still have it?
Yeah.
He's got it.
Oh, well then then it's the three amigos.
I've
We're
had
good.
it. I've had it for at least 3 days.
We gotta
If
split
not
up
weeks.
in threes. Split up in threes. The three, I think.
All right. Well, you guys stay with me, and they keep your distance.
Right.
Okay. So, what did y'all decide y'all are gonna do with the kid?
We're gonna throw him at his
Take
family.
him,
I guess
take
kill
him to
him.
his
I mean,
family. Eve, you're
What
good
if-
with
yeah.
that, right? That's
Huh?
what we were waiting on. Your
Approval.
Were
Neither
you
thing.
waiting? Because
yes, but then I started
Seemed
coughing. I'm
like-
sorry. Look, I was trying to talk to you, and then the coughing fit happened, and
yes, I think we
apologize.
should bring him back to his family, and maybe we can get some money because we saved their kid and they're rich.
You guys
Look.
are so greedy.
Oh my
You
god!
just
I would
got-
also-
A cleric that is so greedy that they just want money for a return of a
We
child.
have been broke for
Wow.
so long, Akar.
we just got
She
2,000.
didn't say
But the
she
honor in
wanted
it,
money.
the
She
honor in
said
it. She-
maybe they'll
Speaking
give us
Hmm.
money.
Well,
Okay.
it
This is
wasn't.
that's
It
me
wasn't.
giving
It wasn't.
y'all the push to bring him back.
Okay,
It
that
wasn't,
you were
let's,
motivating
yeah.
save
us,
this
giving
kid.
us.
It wasn't,
That's the needed motivation.
Yeah.
It wasn't
Speaking
save
of,
this kid. It was there might be money involved.
Wait, but Needup's
Wait,
just.
that would work for Nita. Let's go.
Speaking of Hatala's coughing fit, or coffin fit, as she said, maybe we should go ahead and get her and Core fit for their coffin plague.
Coughing. See what you
You're
did there.
required to wear a mask.
Sorry,
Moving
I was gonna
on.
I was gonna make the joke no matter what.
Hey, I'm with Winky. We should make him wear a mask.
They cannot come into the store without a mask.
Didn't you make this mask way back in the day?
No,
Debbie did.
Debbie made the
Debbie.
masks. I know that I took mine and I wrapped it up to hold something one time.
I don't
know
think it's a
what it
big
is.
plot point we need to get hung up on.
No.
No.
it's
Let's
not.
go.
We can move on.
Okay. So y'all go back up to the academy and then take him to his family.
Upper district.
Okay. You make it to one of the upper district checkpoints, and you notice that they're just kind of sitting there listlessly.
What?
I'm gonna walk up to one and just kind of like snap my fingers in front of them.
Means they're not really paying attention to
What?
anything.
Yeah. Hello?
Hey, what are you doing today?
I don't know.
That's what I thought. Why do you think you're at the gate here?
Why is there a gate here?
That's a beautiful question. What is the last thing you remember?
Going to the bar?
Ooh, Which bar is it? I call off the name of the one that I remember. think I know two names.
He looks around. What day is it?
Ooh, that's a tough question. I'm
'Cause I
honestly
thought
not
it was
sure.
nighttime, and now it's daytime.
I can confirm it is daytime. I think
I'm just
it's.
sitting in the
But
back
actually, the
giggling at
sun
this
is
guy.
starting to set just about.
Hmm. Yeah.
Just open the gate, please.
I'm in the back just giggling at this guy.
The gate's just sitting there, and he doesn't have a clue what it is.
Can we open the gate?
Yeah,
Just-
Winky. Well, Winky here is a good gatekeeper. He's gonna open it up so people can go through. Do you remember which bar it was by chance?
He names a bar, but not the one y'all went to.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if it happened at the bar.
It probably did
Or-
not.
Okay. I'm thinking they just walked through this entrance and got up here is what.
Yeah, and he was on shift, so he
Yep,
said.
that's what I.
Let's go.
Core, you suddenly fall over with a pounding headache.
Oh.
Dude, we can't be taking naps. We got jobs to do.
You're
Hey,
talking
man,
too
what are you
loud.
doing?
Shh, you're talking too loud. My head hurts.
Would a heal spell help with this?
Of course it does. He fell to the ground.
Eve, he's got a headache, I think.
Hello? Hey, buddy? You there?
Oh, he's talking.
How
He's
are
getting a
you?
message.
Now
Now
Okay.
everyone starts having a headache.
No.
I hate this.
Ah,
So,
Stop.
friends, how are you?
I
and
have
he's so cheery about it.
doing okay. Have a headache now. How are you today?
I'm doing wonderful. Y'all are doing horrible. It's hilarious.
Yes.
No, it's not.
I have been watching you bumble around for like 3 days now. It's been funny. I tried to figure out what was going on. It could take me forever to figure out.
You know
You're
it.
so
It's
loud.
hmm. So what did you?
I remember you said you had wanted something, but I can't remember what it was said that you wanted,
Uh-oh.
and I lost track because I just started having fun watching you again. But I got really concerned. Do you know there's a night hag around you?
Yes, we do know that.
It's dangerous.
Yeah, we're trying to kill it.
But more importantly, you need to watch out for that thing it's got. It's bad news.
Well, when we
Yeah,
find
You
know
need to
about that
avoid that
too.
for anything you can avoid.
when we
Yeah,
find
we know that too.
Wait,
Yeah.
is that the memory stone thing, or is it something different?
The mistress, I believe, is what it's referring
You know
to.
about the Remembrancer?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the
Yeah,
dragon
that
told
one.
us.
There's a dragon? Ooh, I want to see the dragon. I have to go back and talk to him and say, hey, the point, this is the dragon, this is the dragon.
Wait, what?
Okay,
die.
okay. You just keep watching. You'll see him.
Yes.
So
I don't know
avoid
if
the
we should tell
memory thing
people
or
about the
avoid another
dragon.
creature.
We're supposed to not divulge the dragon.
Were you
secret.
talking about the remembrance, sir? Is that what you're talking about avoiding?
Yes, you should avoid that at all costs. It
Okay,
is
so
a
there's not
very, very
another
dangerous
creature.
relic.
Yes, we were going to shove it in a sack. That was our plan.
That might work, although it might just simply erase your entire life if you touch it.
Oh my goodness.
We have
We have
tongs.
tongs.
Yeah, the
We have
tongs was another
tongs.
part of our
We have
plan.
gloves.
You know it's
we have
not supposed to erase.
Really?
I don't know why it's broken.
It's
That
called a
thing was
remembrance.
old back when I was a kid.
Do we need a medallion to make it work right?
When we fix it.
I don't know.
Hmm.
I've only heard legends of it. It was in my my advisor's study. It was one of the relics that was talked about when I was a child.
Okay.
Could you give our enemies headaches, not us? Please.
You're funny. And you
Okay.
suddenly have a slightly worse headache. You
Goodness.
start randomly changing colors because of the headache. And he's like,
It's older than um the Orm, the country of Orm.
Well,
yes, that was old before. From what I understand and what little I remember, because I didn't pay much attention to my first instructors, uh, basically, it was old, back when the ancient kingdom started.
Okay, good.
Well,
No one knows who it came from or where it is or anything about it. It's just its name is too long and stupid for me to ever remember, so I called it the Remembrancer because apparently that's what most people called it. Well, maybe it's just the Remembrance. I don't know. But the one thing I do know is it's supposed to be a storehouse of knowledge. It
Oh,
allows copying of memories.
you think that's tied to like what's the Naftalam, the library?
I don't know. What about Naftalm?
I was trying to figure out if that was tied to it, if it's remembering memories, or if that's, or if you know
No,
how to
that
get
has
to.
nothing to do with that. Although it may be about as old as that.
Oh, okay. Do you know how to get to that
That place is
library?
weird. It's always a headache going in there.
Hmm.
like this one we're filling right now.
Do you know how we can get invited in?
You just gotta find one of the doors that are open.
Sweet. We think when
They're
one
all
might.
over the place. Oh, well, let me rephrase that. They used to be all over the place
Hmm,
back when the ancients were around.
we think one might be next to an ancient black dragon, but we're not going near that one because that might be bad.
That does sound bad.
Yeah.
Black dragons are not very nice. They're not fun to deal with.
I
They're
mean,
not very smart, though.
yeah. I mean, look at Hatala. She's wearing black dragon skin armor, scale armor.
Ooh, cool.
Doesn't do much.
Keeps her protected from acid.
We haven't run into acid in like ever.
So,
When we fought the black dragon.
so buddy,
That's the only time we.
we've been having. We can't remember things.
I know. I've been watching you for, I think, maybe about a week now.
Well, great. Tell us what we need to know so we can keep
Did
going.
we? Where
I
did?
don't remember. It's been fun, though.
Do you know where we put the
forgetting
maps?
stuff?
The what?
The maps? Do you remember the maps? Where we put the
The
maps?
funny papers with all the squiggle lines?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you handed them to the lady.
Great. Was it the lady at the academy?
No, the hag. You gave them to her.
Oh, well.
Y'all
Gave?
can't see her, can you?
She's standing right here.
Okay, I have something that might be able to help you. I can give it to you in a while, but I have to clear out my house so that there won't be anything that tries to eat you when you come here.
Oh, nice. Thank you for the invitation.
They think living creatures are tasty, so I do have to hide them away.
Okay.
But
Well,
y'all are safe here
a car.
as long as they're not there.
Well, we'll pick up
Yeah.
some bacon for you.
Oh, wonderful. I can't eat anymore, though. It's so sad.
Hmm.
I keep falling apart. It's just wrong.
Yes. Okay.
I'm guessing the magic broke?
Yes, it did.
Ah, yes.
Well, yeah, it broke on its own. We found, yeah, it broke.
Okay. Well, I'll let you know when I can get you over here, because you got my key, didn't you?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, you can come get the thing. It will, when you find where where she is hiding, you can throw it on the ground and it'll force her to take her true shape.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's like a football.
But it's a one
Eh.
shot.
Nice.
So don't miss.
Yes.
Got it.
Oh,
I will not be taking that shot just in case.
Yes, you will hit one of us.
You keep shooting them in the back. It's funny. I like you.
I snicker sometimes too.
Okay, well, I'll go back to watching, so y'all have fun.
okay, buddy.
Don't like how he's using us as this sitcom.
Oh man, that's funny. That was a good one.
And all the
Using us
headaches
as
go
the-
away.
Using us as the sitcom. That's I like it.
Okay. Okay. Regroup, folks. Regroup.
So, have we been interacting with the hag without knowing it? Or
Seems
Is it
that way.
controlling us?
I don't think controlling.
Is
But it
Silver the
said
hag?
Silver. No, I trust Silver.
Who else would it be then?
Well, we checked the headmistress with cold iron.
Did we check Silver?
We checked. Well, but we saw Silver. Wait, we saw Silver change.
We
But why
saw
would Silver?
something.
Wait. Why would Silver change his own stuff? We had the maps before we ever interacted with Silver, and we lost the maps before we ever interacted with Silver.
I
Shape.
thought we interacted with Silver
Sure.
like day 1.
They
Shape.
all
Okay,
can
but no,
shapeshift.
that's I don't necessarily mean like we knew it was Silver later, and Silver
Oh.
was having their stuff stolen. Like, you see what I'm saying? It just doesn't make sense. It
That's-
would make more sense if it was a random person that because the Silver we helped. Why would he tell us? Or why would he?
I
tell
believe
us?
Silver is a dragon,
All right. So here's
but it's a
my thought
lady
process.
that we need to look for.
Here's my thought process.
Go ahead.
If I were a hag, which I know a little bit from my
Check him.
cultist,
Check him. Check him.
my occultist lore,
Check him.
the lore on hags. If I were a hag, I wouldn't put myself in the highest position of authority because that's where people are going to look.
Yeah, but who else have we?
I would pick the peons.
The nurse.
We
haven't found a nurse.
The
Who's the butler?
village idiot, or maybe the guard that remembered us. That nobody else remembered us.
Why would the guard tell us about it? That guard was confused and told us.
Maybe
Maybe she's having a good laugh too.
I'm talking about the guard that remembered us.
The dumb guard.
Yes.
Right. Well, why would he tell us about the situation?
He was so dumb that they didn't
Maybe
care
it
about
was
him.
I'm with Winky.
It's gonna be somebody that you would never think of.
It's gonna be someone in this city or in the surrounding area.
I think it's Nita. He was in a
Wait,
sack.
we did find him in a
True, we
bag.
never checked Neetup. We just assumed
pretty sure
when he
Do you
was
know what
pretty
my
sure we
axe is
did.
made out of?
Pretty sure we did. Ethereal wood.
Yeah, you're right.
We also said
Were you about to say it was made out of cold iron?
Maybe.
Okay, check him.
Hmm.
I don't
Winky,
know what's going on with
Winky.
him right now, but check him.
hammer up. Also,
Touch the butt, Nita. Touch the butt.
a
It's
car.
made of silver.
A car.
Now,
Don't.
remember, Nita made the butt.
Yeah.
And a car had some arrow tips,
was
right?
that?
A car.
But
Yeah.
that was before he
I
got
touched the butt.
in
Look,
the
I
sack.
don't
Yes.
look. Honestly, I don't think
I-
Edip is them.
All right,
I
then
have-
let's
But
move to
hold on.
Eve.
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 The twist.
He said we've been interacting and giving it to him, and Eve was a shadow. The shadow person was Eve. When's the last time we checked Eve? Eve,
Have
when's
we?
the last
Have
time we
we?
checked you? We checked everybody at one point.
I mean,
Pretty recently, you guys checked me.
Do it
Oh,
again.
okay.
So
Touch
let's
the
be
butt
fair. Let's
right
be fair.
now.
Everybody gets checked now, because
Okay.
there's no reason to single any one of us out.
we found out Charles.
Let's check
yeah.
everybody in our
Yes.
group right now.
All right, I grabbed my.
That's
How
what we
much?
do.
How much cold iron do we have?
A car has arrows.
Uh,
I have some pocket lint chips of
We,
I
cold
have
iron.
hammer
we have the
side.
little
Yeah,
shavings.
Yeah,
still,
my
don't we?
pocket lint shavings.
Oh yeah.
My thought was get Winky to make a ring out of cold iron for everybody and just wear it constantly.
Well,
Ooh.
it's not like that though. It has to be over a wound.
Yeah.
If it's
Okay.
just
It has
touching
to
your skin,
penetrate.
Make a ring that has a slight slice in it.
well, we
and
could fake
sharpen
that
the
though.
edge.
Wait,
Painful.
You could file that down.
That's why I kept asking about a car's arrow. A car's arrow could make the little slice,
Yep.
make a wound.
Yep.
All right, who's
Why
ready?
do we
Who's
need to
first?
do that?
Who's first?
I'll go first.
I'll go first.
Why would you do it to your hand? That's like really impractical.
Look
Because
at
I
my
only use my fingers on this hand, man.
In every movie, that's what they do. See?
They do that because it's easy to make blood look like it actually comes from there, and you can also do the fake blood.
Yeah, you can
pull
squeeze your
like
hand and the
this.
drips
Yeah.
come out.
It's not
A
because it's
car's
smart place to
faking
cut,
it
it's because it looks
Because he used his
good.
hand.
Let's slice my arm.
Arm.
Do your face so we
Put
know
it
it's
on
real.
now!
You okay?
I just spit coffee all over the place. It's all over my hand. It's on my shoes.
Oh.
Well, okay, let's move on.
All right, I'll get in line
Okay, yell
behind.
test everyone, and everyone shows up as not being a hag.
All
Did,
right, that's
did we
that's
all
how I
use the
was
same
hoping it would
blade?
be.
Did we all use the same blade?
Yes, now you all have the plague because anybody after us, I mean, everybody after Will and myself now have the plague.
Hey, I was first, so hey, you can call your numbers after
I was
that.
second.
But
I was second.
I'm pretty sure Nadip was way at the end of the line.
broke him. I think he's broken.
Oh yeah. I would have reluctantly gone last, but not thought about the plague.
We're not. I'm
I just shuffle over to Eve and
Hey, walk over to
Hatala
Eve and
and
go.
Thor. Yeah. I'm
Yep, you're
dumb.
dying. Let's move on.
all right. Wait.
You were
Hold
always
up.
dying,
Hold
so-
up. Let's take a quick recap of this. Who has the plague, real quick? All right.
The three of us.
Well, does Eve have it? I'm not sure.
Eve is
No.
immune to it.
Okay, Eve. All right. Now, next question. Who has the
Bucky.
werewolf fights?
I'm pretty sure I did.
Everyone but me. I don't have one.
Okay.
Meetup, you
Raise
got
your
a lot
hand,
of them.
Nita.
Okay, and
Say what?
and then the creation boon cracks also. I think we all have some.
Everyone but me and
everybody
Nita,
Nita.
raise your
Hatala.
hand.
I got multiple cracks.
We are a disaster zone. Okay.
I'm good, guys. I don't know what you're talking about.
I got multiple colored cracks. So yeah,
Oh.
there you go.
You got rainbow cracks.
No, it's only black.
Just looks like a disco
black
ball
and
going
blue.
off inside.
I'm only black and blue over here.
All right, Winky. How about that gate?
I'll open the gate. Meanwhile, this kid is just sitting there watching us have Caesars and talk to each other and cut
It's just looking
ourselves.
like somebody
Yes.
looking on it. It's like
Nope,
What-
not much different
what?
from the first time he went with us.
Is he actually a kid, or are we just tripping so bad that?
Is this the guy? Is this the actual hag right here? Do we check
Yeah.
the kid?
No.
Yeah, we've checked the kid again.
Don't cut the kid.
Don't
Do it again.
Don't use the plague arrow. Use a different
use
one.
a different arrow.
The kid probably has a wound somewhere. You don't have to cut him. We all probably have wounds somewhere.
Yeah,
y'all.
that
It's
was
not
it.
that-
show me your
Core
show me your
definitely has
last
wounds
scratch.
all over.
Show me your last.
probably
scratch.
got busted lips and who knows what.
Yes,
So
the kid has some scratches and cuts on him.
We'll
We'll
just
check the
stick it to the
kid.
scratch.
Dustin.
He's fine.
okay.
Guys.
Look,
No,
I
bud.
say we just set it up like we just walk up to people and be like, we must stab this into a wound.
Stab him.
Nah, we set up a little station.
Oh, we
We
just
just-
make the rings. We just have an iron like a spike coming out of the ring. So you just walk up and high five people,
We melt down all the
clap them on the shoulder, and prick them real good.
we melt down all the cold iron and just start injecting it into people's veins.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow, what a tangent. All right.
All right. So, Winky, you go through the gate.
Yeah, I just don't open it. I just walk through it.
No, you don't.
That's not how gates work.
You could swing your hammer at it,
The guy
or
had.
you can try
Is
to
it
unlock it.
locked?
Yeah.
Oh. I don't want to
Yep.
mess up property.
Something to keep in mind
take
while
my
we're
time.
like witch hunting here is that they are able to take our memories away. We might have interacted with them and we don't actually remember who it is at all. So
That's true.
The
Somebody unlock the
I
gate.
will. Well, hold on. I'm gonna get to that too. I want to say the Lich King of the World also said that she was invisible at one point.
I'm gonna
she
ask the
said
guard
she's
if I can get-
invisible to you.
Oh, okay. So we might not
Which-
even see her.
I'm gonna
Yeah, it may
ask
be
the-
a thing of like not that she's invisible, but
I'm
there's
gonna-
something that's. Go ahead, buddy.
I'm gonna ask the guard for the key to the gate.
Good.
Guard don't even
you
know
think
where
it's
he
locked?
is.
He starts looking around and finds a key in his pocket. Oh, this one?
Yes,
Yeah,
job.
I'm gonna take it and unlock the door.
Good job, Winky.
I'm gonna give Winky a high five.
that's a good one.
He has
High
plague.
five.
He has plague, Winky.
Now you got the plague.
No, that's not how it works. We're both wearing gloves.
I licked my hand. I licked my glove.
That's disgusting. I'm wearing a glove and I'll throw it at you. if you do
Anyways.
that.
I'm just kidding. It's none of this.
When the door is open, the guy's like, "Oh, I can go home now." Okay, and he walks through too.
Yep. Come on, guys.
What? Wait, what? No, you're supposed
I
to.
don't.
It's okay. It's okay.
Just let him live his life.
Look, there's nothing going on in this town anymore that anybody can deal with, except for I feel like us. So, or the Lich King. We just got to go with it now.
Well,
You're now in the upper quarter, upper district.
Where's
You
this
take the
kid's
kid
house
to his
again?
house.
Yes,
All right.
How do
that
we
is
know
our
where he
goal.
lives?
Because we've
He
been.
knows where he lives.
Yeah, he's been there.
Oh no!
nat
That was
20.
just the kid knowing where his house is. That's all it is.
All right. He leads you to his house, and when you get there, you notice that the door is wide open.
I'm gonna run inside.
Oh, should we not be talking about our plans out loud?
A car just throws throws hands up like, oh my god, another door.
Let's rush in.
That's
Cord just rushes in.
I already did that 3 seconds ago.
I mean, if everybody else is running,
go.
might
Somebody
as
stay
well.
with the kid.
Too
What,
late.
you
We're
want me
already
to stay
gone.
with the kid?
And I'm
No,
going.
you don't have to stay with you had the plague. You don't
And
need
I'm
to
going
stay
in
with the kid.
weapons hot.
I'm staying
well,
back
then I'm
here.
going.
Hey,
Okay.
Leave
I
When
got
you
you
step
guys
inside the
covered.
door, you notice
Got you
there's
guys
like 2 or
covered.
3 people laying on the ground.
Are they dead?
Oh,
Yeah.
Check their
I'm keeping the
pulses.
kid outside.
They look dead.
I'm
I'm gonna
outside.
check. I'm gonna check
watching
their
the door.
pulses. I'm
They're
gonna check their
unconscious.
pulses. Okay, don't come near these guys.
I'm gonna go in
You
and.
guys stay-
Are we
stay
in a
back.
hallway, a foyer? Is it a
The
room?
entryway to the manor house.
All right, I'm gonna go to the first door on the left and looking that way. Winky, you take the right side.
On the left, you find the kitchen, and the cook staff are on the ground.
They're down in here
Check their
too.
pulses.
Well, we're gonna assume everyone's down and unconscious. We're looking for the cause. Check the
Well,
check
Okay.
the
we
right
need
side.
to
I'll go-
search fast
I'll go-
because if
I'm-
Atala, you go
they may still
straight.
be here.
Nadept,
Yeah, wherever I gotta go, wherever there's a space
Follow.
open, I'm going.
Atala, go straight. Nadept, follow Hatala.
All right.
Eve.
Okay.
I'll tell
After
Please.
Eve
about
that I'm
10
gonna.
minutes,
Mhm.
y'all have identified everyone in the house is unconscious on the ground.
Okay.
Wait, how many people are in this?
You found about 20 people in all.
Can I say that I was circling the house at this point in time, hearing about all the clamoring inside, just to make sure nobody leaves the house?
Yes, you do not say anything.
It's the blueprints to this house.
When you get to the backyard of car, you find someone in the back where their wood is stored, and he's on the ground unconscious with a load of wood near his hands.
What is happening? What just happened?
They've run off the back. I do.
Why would they knock everybody out? They probably did like a
Is there any
something
spells?
to knock everybody out in the area.
Is there
Why
any,
would you
like,
run through a whole house and knock everybody out?
I
It's a lot of
mean,
work.
you would do that in a game, wouldn't you?
What are you talking about? What's a game? What
What's the-
game?
Well,
I
like
don't.
you
I
talking
don't
about
play
like
games. I don't play games knocking people out.
you talking about chess, or are you talking about that little dice game?
Chess.
What game are you talking about?
Chess.
Chess?
Yeah.
Okay.
How do you? knock people
Anyways,
out?
everyone in the house is unconscious.
All right.
Let's pour some water on.
Wait.
see what
Before they wake up, a car. We need you to check them.
Don't stab them with that one dagger.
Don't stab them with the plague.
I
One is
put
make
my-
sure
I-
they don't have any stones on them.
I put my dagger back in my pocket because I hear
Oh, and
Winky
check
say,
for
"Don't
dolls."
stab it with the dagger."
Check for dolls.
Okay. All right. You did not find any person that reacts in any way to your checking.
Cool.
Use your sense things to see if there's any death stones. We gotta make sure there's nothing here.
There's definitely something to this location, though.
Yes, the high
Nita,
dish.
do you go in the house?
Yes.
Okay. While you're looking around with them,
Yes.
you stone sense a section near the bottom of one of the stairs.
I'll point it out and see if I can figure out how to a way to.
As
open
you're pointing it out, Winky, when you go up, your hammer starts pulling you towards that section.
Nice, let's break it.
So you're gonna come into someone's house and break their house?
And what
It's
what part
Winky.
of the
It's
what part
Winky.
of the house is it?
And nobody else knows this is happening because we're not necessarily going to stop him.
What
All right,
part of the
Winky.
I'm gonna move back out and talk to Eve and say, "Hey, it's clear at the moment."
If it's hammer sense, you gotta break it.
Yep.
All right. Winky winds up to swing and hits his hammer into the wall across from it.
Oh.
I feel like we
Uh,
misunderstood whatever was just said.
So
Maybe.
y'all just hear a loud clunk as Winky's hammer thunks into a wall, a wooden wall.
Try not to throw a 3.
fell over.
All right, once we hear this noise, I'm sure I'll head into this room. Winky, what are you doing?
I fell over.
He found a door.
I wasn't trying to
Hey,
hit
hey,
anything. I fell
guys,
over.
guys,
Wait, what?
guys.
I'll
But
come back
there's
to him.
a
Yeah, a
there's a
car.
secret wall over there.
Oh, there's
There's
a secret wall
Yeah.
or a secret
Guys.
door.
A car. What you
Door.
got?
Tala,
door.
Nicky,
Door.
What?
this guy lives here. Maybe he knows how to open it.
I don't
I'm
think
not.
he
Look, I'm
does.
not trying to open. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Open what? He's on the ground.
I don't know. Winky apparently found a door. That's why
Okay.
he's slinging his stuff. You know how he feels about doors. He hates them.
Where's Eve with
I'm
the
outside because
kid?
I didn't want the kid to be like see all the people laying down
All
that
right,
he
I'm
knows.
gonna go out. I'm gonna go out there. Oh, Eve. I don't know if he wants to go in there, but no name kid. Do you
His
know of a
name.
secret door in this house? Near the stairs.
I've never heard of a secret door.
All right, I'm done with this questioning. Let's go in there and knock it out. Knock it down, Winky.
Atala, you didn't
Open
want to
it.
check
I'm gonna
for
feel around the wall.
see if you could open it?
Okay.
I don't care anymore.
Open
I'm gonna feel around the wall where the thing is. 'Cause it's a too close space to knock things down.
Takes
gonna
too long to figure
Make a
it out.
perception check, Winky.
Shut up!
Sorry, I'm in the room now. I'll talk normal.
Make a perception check, Winky. You find a symbol on the wall that looks a lot like the medallion.
Push it.
Push the button. Push the button.
It looks like there's a spot where you could probably put the medallion.
Of course.
Oh,
Break it.
poop.
Break
I
it.
can't break it.
Break it.
That would be.
Why
I
not?
can't use my hammer in the closed space.
Is
Is it
stone?
Yeah, is it stone? Can
Okay.
you move it?
Well, you're stoned.
Maybe you're not
Didn't you
supposed to
mention
break
because
it.
of
That's
stone
what I'm
cutting?
trying to. That's what I'm trying to. I'd like to make a hole in the wall if I can't make a hole in the door.
Apparently, my
no.
disinterest is making my engineering skills not work either. So.
Well, you're throwing 3s as well.
I slowly walk up to Hatala.
Are you going to burn a
take-
point or use
Yeah,
a roll?
I'm just gonna burn a point.
Okay. You make an opening in the wall. How big do you want it?
Big enough for us to walk through.
A doorway.
Yeah, I'll
You
just
make
a
an
doorway.
opening in the wall, and there is a passage underneath it, and it's not covered in cobwebs, but it's not clean either.
Let's go.
So
I
let's
walk
move
Oh wait,
down
before it wasn't clean. Are there like tracks?
You can see what movement.
Make a
Yeah.
perception check.
I'm
Alrighty.
gonna do that too. Wait, I don't think I can.
Did I just roll another 3?
Yup.
Okay.
Nadip, you and Winky definitely can see that a pair of footprints just appear halfway down the stair step,
All
the
right.
staircase.
Let's start walking. I will lead, cause I found the door face.
Okay.
The one thing you notice about the footprints, literally halfway down the staircase, they just suddenly appear in stance and then start walking down.
It's like somebody was void walking.
It's like they're invisible,
Well, but
and then when they don't
wouldn't-
want to be invisible.
No, they're
would-
like
okay.
incorporeal.
Studying
No. They're like a
wizardry.
chameleon. They change to what they want you to see.
Yeah, but that would make you not have tracks. Neither would invisibility.
It'd have to be incorporeal.
They were levitating.
You'd either have
That-
to be intangible or in another dimension.
And that would also explain why we can't see them because they're in another dimension inside, within the area.
Another dimension. Another dimension.
The upside down.
If you do remember, that is one of the abilities of a night hag.
Yes.
They can astrally travel.
Makes some real pain in the behind.
Yep. And several different type of hags can even use dimensional door.
Well, I want to figure out how to go into the astral dimension or whatever it's called.
Okay, so after following the stairs down for a bit, you find a room that has been ransacked.
We'll search it.
Well, something already searched it, but yeah, see if there's something that piques interest.
Okay.
Come on, 3. I got a 6. I doubled it.
Nobody else is gonna roll.
Yeah. Well,
Did anyone else go down there to search?
Yes.
do you want me to stay up here or go down with you guys?
Come on down, Core.
Okay.
I mean, Eve is already the babysitter. We should have everybody else down.
It is odd though that Eve is comforting him when he is afraid of her.
This is
I
true.
didn't think
I
about
mean,
that.
exactly.
It's like you'll
Alright,
be
Core?
fine, and he's just like.
Core, you find the amulet that the kid had laying on one of the tables.
Ooh, cool. I'm gonna grab it. And ooh.
You also, when looking around, notice that there are books that have been shredded and thrown around the room.
Hmm.
Or are you gonna put that amulet on? Because I'd suggest putting it on as soon as possible if you are.
Yes, I was going to. I was worried about announcing that I had it in case someone over here. But I'm gonna go ahead and put it on and tuck it under the armor.
Okay.
Time you put something on without checking it out first. You got
Based
cursed.
It's
on
not the first time.
based on the amount of debris in the room, you're guessing an entire bookshelf was emptied and the books were actually opened up and torn
So,
apart.
That's why they stole the amulet, not because
Will
he could
cries for
remember.
3
but to
hours.
get
Yes,
into
Core
gear.
Core
cries for
falls
3
to his
hours.
knees. No.
Why would they do this?
I'd
But
like.
if you make a guess based on your understanding of books, it looks like the bookcase could have held a few more books than the amount of book debris indicates.
Secret passage.
So they took some.
Am I able to? Do I feel like looking through the books that are still there and their titles, get a sense of what these may have been?
Most of them are handwritten,
Just
centuries old.
various
Wow.
topics, or was it like a focused topic?
Almost
So-
all of it on magical research and theory,
If they stole the amulet, to
mostly
get into this
dealing
room-
with dreams, memory, and sleep.
Oh,
Are any of them in salvageable
No.
condition?
None of them are in salvageable condition. They've been damaged too badly by magical attacks, basically, because whatever the creature did is considered a magical weapon. And you can see that a good portion of the books have writing that was hand copied in Ancient.
Okay. Am I able to make out any of the writing?
Your guess is some of the writing was done improperly because the person who copied it didn't understand the language. So some of it's nonsensical, like someone was trying to manually translate Ancient on their own.
Yes, you see, or just kind of huff. Noobs.
All right, guys, putting kids to bed.
You understand all that, right, Core? Ancient stuff.
Mostly, it's still a work in progress. But it
You
looks
can
like
understand
some of this
crackle,
may have been
crackle.
improperly done.
But from the fragments you do look at, a lot of the stuff seems like old, incomplete knowledge. And your guess is this was someone who, over the centuries, was doing research on one specific topic. And eventually, either they figured it out or the books that contained that information were taken.
Okay.
You know, it's kind of weird that the hag was working on all this stuff, and somebody here had a secret passage that has all this stuff too. It's just weird coincidence to me.
The only thing you do notice that there's a coat of arms on the wall that you've never seen before.
What does that mean?
Like a family crest.
Ah,
That any of us has ever seen before.
It's a coat that you do not recognize, Core, and you have a pretty good knowledge of
Yeah, I
all
was
the
gonna
coats
say,
of arms in this area.
He
Yeah.
usually knows those.
I'm gonna write it in my notebook because I can.
Hmm. Very interesting.
Winky, as you're copying, you said you copied it?
Yes.
As you copied it, you notice one of the symbols in it looks like a variation of the symbol from the medallion.
Only I could see what the my look like, but I have no idea we have it.
Wait, what are you mumbling about over there, Wiki?
Huh,
we don't.
I
What
wasn't
are you?
mumbling. I was thinking to myself, how could you hear my thoughts?
There
I
are-
don't know. You
Your
were kind
thoughts
of
are loud.
mumbling. Yeah, you think pretty loud, my good man.
Okay.
Do you point that out to any of us?
I did.
Looking at the thing and seeing where that symbol is there any kind of symmetry that would indicate that there are other symbols that we could probably garner what they may mean?
Not
Based off that?
really, but this coat of arms has a very strong semblance to the symbol in the medallion. So it looks like this coat of arms may come from whatever it comes from.
I do want to take the medallion back out and inspect it on all sides and everything.
Okay. It is obvious that it is a magical item, and that there is arcane writing in very small very small arcane runes throughout it that don't actually mean anything. Just basically arcane mumbo jumbo saying that it's magical.
Okay.
Hey, mumbo jumbo.
Your guess is this is a relic of its own, similar to the thing.
Okay.
I'm gonna go upstairs to the kid.
I'd like to. I know the books are messed up, but I do want to try to like gather them what I can. I'll put them in a bag of holding.
I'm
Okay.
gonna open a bookstore.
I mean, we got
Did
a
we
whole
did we
order
see
named Order of the Keys that like books. Be able to help.
or did you see any books that might lead to like a family history or a lineage
Oh,
of the
yeah.
family?
Can I make a check for that at all?
Make another perception check.
Okay. 12. 28 total.
All right. In the corner, you find a wad of cloth laying there that looks like you see maybe a scroll handle in it.
I'll definitely want to check it out.
All right. It looks like a tapestry style rolled up scroll that has lineages.
Can I? I want to look for.
Basically, this begat that, begat that, begat that, that kind of thing.
Cool. Am I able to find the heraldry, the new heraldry?
There's no heraldry, it's just writing, and some of it's in languages you don't even understand.
Hmm.
Is it known?
Can I trace
Can I
it
look at
back
it?
to ancient times, or to Orm or Kaminoans, or to any of that kind of sense?
Basically, you see about 1,000 names in all on it, and it's a
Core,
single line.
core.
Yes.
We need
What?
to take this to Silver. Silver's older than any of us,
True. He could probably
and
help us out.
before that, his father and his grandfather. This artifact has been in his family
Yeah,
for generations of dragon years.
and Silver
So,
has always been interested in dreams and stuff as well. Like this town has way too many people studying this particular subject.
and I think that it's because of the Silver's generations here.
Or it could be that of this family's um, location here, and they're asking questions, and because they're asking questions, other people getting curious, and it's just kind of been spread around.
Well,
Well,
yeah, I know.
for
I get you.
what
Because like the mage that we found that was dead was researching it specifically because of what was going on. But this doesn't seem like that.
the
At the
reason that
end, I don't recognize any of the names at the end. Any of the people we ran into.
That
The
yo
names
mama.
at the end are very similar, and some of them have been written in much newer inks.
Okay.
so the reason
So
that
it
I
looks
asked
like up to modern times.
the reason that I asked about if you saw anything that had a lineage is why is this crest so similar to the medallion that we're looking for, and
The last name is the kid's name.
there's a link somewhere, and I think that Silver might be able to enlighten us on where that link might be.
Okay.
Due to his years.
Yes, Wingy?
I wanted to go ask show the kid the copy of the what was it, the arms thing on the wall, and ask him if he knows what it is.
He does not recognize it.
Oh crap. Okay.
Well, I think that crest, since Core didn't recognize it, it's extremely old.
How old is this kid? Can we determine how old the kid is?
He's about 14.
We don't sense any other hidden doors or hidden rooms, do we?
You do not.
I'm gonna ask you guys, why would, so there was a trap door that you can get into with a medallion. We're assuming the person that knocked everyone out used a medallion and get in here. And then they ripped apart books, but why would they leave the medallion?
Because they don't need it anymore. They got what they needed out of here. They don't need protection from their memory being wiped. They're wiping everybody else's memory.
Okay.
They got in here. They got what they wanted. There was some research in here that they knew that was here. That's what it. So they've been here. They may have been here for years, and they've known about this research or this person. So when they saw that medallion, maybe when we brought it up, I don't know, they knew they could get into this area.
That's much safer than my thought, which was the person's here and invisible.
That's still a possibility, I would guess.
I don't like this
Start
one though.
moving my dagger around.
Swinging around randomly.
Core, the one thing you do notice, as I said, the last name was the kid's name, but the name before that is not his father.
Interesting.
So what's the kid's name?
What about the
George.
Do I know the grandfather?
Bruh.
Grandfather's name?
You've never asked him what his grandfather's name was.
I was away when we found
George,
the
what
name
was
out.
your grandfather's name?
I love how his
He
name's
tells you the name, and that's the name above his.
Okay.
Dad, I literally came up with a name, and I've been waiting to tell you guys it, and you just took it away from me, bruh.
Sorry, Eve.
All right,
No,
Eve, what's his
no,
name?
no,
His name is George. His name is George.
no,
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 there's no.
Eve,
Wait, we don't
Eve,
have his grandfather's
Eve,
name yet. What's the grandfather's
Eve, what was the
Eve?
name? What was the name?
His name was gonna be Arthur.
Okay, so
I
his
like
grandfather's
this.
name is Arthur.
So
I'm
the
very
list-
partial to this name.
On the
I will
lineage
remember.
chart, it shows Arthur begot George.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. So Arthur is George's father.
So the grandfather is the father of the boy.
What?
He's his own grandpa?
No. I think it's
Not what it says.
this list. I think this list is who owned the medallion, because it said his grandfather gave it to him.
Interesting.
Yeah, no, I think his grandfather gave it to him because he's actually his son. It makes sense. It's not that crazy.
It's not
You
that
can have
crazy.
kids well into older age.
Well, see, the thing is the so-called grandfather could have said, "Hey, I'm your grandfather. Your father was killed. Yada yada yada." But
No,
Winky's
his
got a good
father's in the
point,
house.
though. Winky's
His
got a good
father is in
point.
the house.
Oh,
Okay, well, do we know which one his father is? Which one's your father, man?
Winky's nailed it. Winky's nailed
George.
it. The people that are the holders of the medallion get the names written in the scroll.
that's why it's a single line.
Why would you need the medallion to get into this room? And
We-
then if you don't
we need
have it,
to-
why would the names be on
The
it?
grandfather's not here. Well, let's ask the kid. George, is your grandfather here? And can
He
you
is
help us
dead.
find your?
He died a few years ago.
Okay. Can you let's take us to your father.
He takes you to where his father is laying on the stairs, basically.
Let's try to
I'm
wake
gonna say,
him.
wake up!
Slap him.
They're all magically asleep.
Slap him.
Dispel
Can we try to
magic.
take him out of this area? That would.
Eve, can you do something?
Give me a sec.
Hayden, you got magic. Can you do something?
Other than fireball him.
Akar, you have magic.
I could Ashes slash him. You want me to do that?
No.
You do detect that there is a lot of magic in the area. A very powerful sleep spell was used.
Wait, I could ignite fireworks. Maybe that'll wake everybody up.
I'll use detect magic.
Do it right inside. All right, ready? Here we go. Well, nobody's stopping me.
Nope.
You think Natep's gonna stop you?
You
I
want
mean,
some help lighting them?
did you just announce that you were about to shoot fireworks off? I mean,
Did I said I'm about to ignite fireworks,
I honestly didn't
and I
comprehend
waited. I waited.
because it was
I
so.
was concentrating on the
That's been
the
said, it
detect
must be
magic
done.
when
Yeah,
you
and
said
I
it.
was focused on Hatala.
Everyone make a reflex save.
Oh, great.
Said everyone.
Everyone, it's inside, baby. You gotta run.
Car, you throwing that one?
Closest. I am the one closest. I'm not even gonna re-roll because I'm gonna accept this fate.
Oh yeah, you better.
Mhm. Don't set the house on fire, please.
You're gonna be dazzled from one round.
He's like, I'm shooting off
Oh
fireworks.
wait,
Ooh.
persistent fire damage
Oh God, he's on
for a
fire.
whole minute.
I
We can-
definitely announced it and waited
Okay.
a good 10
Car,
seconds.
you take 28 damage.
Nice. So how do I put that?
You
How do
put the
I-
double. It says double.
Okay, double.
Everyone else takes half.
Did I get a? Don't I have like a?
In this instance, because of the small space, you can't avoid it completely.
Fine.
Did you at least set it off in the basement?
And a car, you are just on fire now. You're taking persistent fire damage.
Whoops, I did the wrong
Fantastic.
thing.
I accept my fate.
For the next 10 rounds, you're completely dazzled. So a car's on fire going, ooh, pretty sparkles.
Ah. Ooh.
And a car has set most of the family on fire.
Oh, we're putting them out. We're putting them out. We're putting them out.
Ooh.
Whatever we got to do to put them out. Getting water from wherever and.
Natep, we need a hydraulic push.
You guys see this?
You
It's
all
don't
of them
want
just-
a hydraulic push.
All of them just kind of pop out the door like in Jumanji.
Ooh.
Well, y'all
Guys,
managed to kill more people in town than the hags.
Are you seeing this, guys? It's beautiful.
Y'all successfully put everyone out, even a car.
I feel better though. No.
That's cool. You know what? It's great is
mean-
if you sat on these stairs. Just sit right here.
Yeah, just like relax, sit down. Don't
Okay.
don't do anything else.
Oh, that's a good one.
Tell us if you see a pretty lady.
Okay.
Family is now running out of the house.
Hey, they woke up. You broke the spell.
Yeah, you set them on fire, and they screamed and ran outside.
All right, where's the dad? Where's the dad?
Well, a car set everyone in the house on fire, all the family included, and they're all running outside of the house now, on fire.
I want to find the dad and go after them.
I'm trying to help anyone who's on fire. I'm trying to help get them out.
I get up to
That's
go pee
pretty.
for 1 minute, and y'all set the house on fire without me.
Pretty lights that have.
Welcome,
Well,
welcome
car
to
says
being one of the
on fire.
rational ones.
Look at the pretty lights.
I'm mad because I got left out. I don't care the house is on fire. I wanted to be a part of it.
You were a part of it. You are also on fire.
Hey, you need to take half damage.
Yeah, you got to take 7 damage, my man.
Oh.
It's so pretty, Nadab. Do you see it? It's beautiful.
Okay. You find the dad coughing and sputtering on the ground outside the house.
I'll help him make sure he's put out.
George has been putting him out.
Right, good, good. I'll call to everyone so they know that we got the dad, so that we can gather up after everyone's out.
Oh, should I lead the step?
No, you stay right there, bud.
Oh, okay.
Make sure you
Ooh, that
pet your
was a good
chicken.
one. But the pretty lights though.
Hmm.
Your chicken is sitting there pecking at you while you're doing that. It's unhappy that its feathers are all singed.
It's pretty. Why are you mad? It's pretty. Do you want food? Here's some bacon. Here's some bacon. Take the bacon. Okay. Ah.
All right, so George and his dad are outside. What do y'all do?
Well, we need to figure out lineage here.
Hmm.
Let me show the dad the medallion at least. I have a feeling he's not gonna know what it is.
I think the lineage part is probably a bit. So,
Do y'all show him the medallion?
not
That's at the
yet.
core.
Not yet. So, do you know, was Arthur your dad?
My father, Arthur?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I know he had a
And George, my son.
yes. I know he had a medallion and passed this medallion on to George. Do you know that about that?
Oh, yeah, that creepy thing he kept on his chest.
Yeah. Do you know any of the
My dad never took that stupid thing off until the day he gave it to George.
Do you know any of the history of that? Or any of the
He said it belonged to his dad.
Okay.
I kind of wanted it when I was a kid, but then I just realized he was a weird old man.
um
I mean, he covers his son's ears. He's a little bit crazy, but he was not bad. He didn't do anything wrong. He was just crazy. He was nuts, and so I just sort of kind of let him be.
what kind of things was did he ramble on about? What made you think he was crazy?
I can't tell you really anything specific. He used to tell all these tall tales when we were kids, and George ate those tales up, but I thought they were stupid.
George, do you remember any of those things that your grandfather told you about?
Yeah, Grandpa would always talk about dragons and magic and fighting and going on adventures, and yeah, it was fun. He had all these wonderful stories. And then the father covers his ears. He never left this town once in his life. The most adventuring he ever did was he read books a lot.
And you are his father?
Of course.
Okay. Um we found I think we found maybe his study. I want to show him the lineage chart. You recognize this chart and the names on it?
Um, well, that's my dad,
Mhm.
and that was his dad, and I think maybe that was great uncle. He goes back like
Ooh.
2 or 3 lines.
Okay. But you said great uncle, so they weren't necessarily direct descendants.
No, I don't know what the lines between them are.
Okay. That helps. That helps. Hmm. Um. Did you ever?
Do you guys know why my house is on fire?
Uh. We were trying to figure out why you guys were all asleep. Do you remember anything? Why you guys may have been out cold when we showed up?
We were asleep?
Yeah, we got here. You guys were asleep.
It looks like a
No.
And
I don't know what was going on. I remember the cook saying they were getting ready for dinner, and then I was on fire and running out of the house.
that's pretty much what happened. We think someone used an area of effect spell.
Hmm,
Um.
that's not good. I mean, with all the
Yeah,
things
it
going
was
on in town.
beautiful.
Thank you, Akar. You just keep petting your chicken.
You finally stopped being dazzled, Dakar.
What's up, guys? How'd it go?
You're okay, buddy. You just keep sitting there.
Ow. Midnight, did you just peck a hole? Oh, thought I gave you bacon. You didn't like the bacon? Oh, apparently she didn't like the bacon. Why are you burnt?
She pecks you again.
Just get on my shoulder. We'll figure it out later. They'll grow back, I promise.
Don't embarrass me out in public.
So what do you do?
Oh, the house is on fire. Wow. Oh yes. Hey,
Um,
did it work though?
hey, by the way, we found your son. He had been abducted and trapped, so we wanted to bring him back to you so you could hopefully take care of him.
What do you mean academy?
He's at the academy? Was at the academy.
Wait, trapped? When did he get trapped?
Ooh, it's hard to say. I would say like a day or two ago, but my memory is not the best to be trusted right now.
Okay, I think it's time he gets out of that school. That was his grandpa's doing, and that was dumb.
Hmm.
I don't know if I'd blame the school for that, but
Yeah, we're thinking you guys may have been knocked out because of some hags that are running through the city currently.
Are they the ones robbing everyone up here?
Yes, yes, they
Yes.
very attracted
Yeah.
to silver. I think they hit your house, which is why it may have been ransacked and set on fire.
Oh no, and he comes charging into the house.
I like to follow
I
him.
follow him. I run after him and see where he's going.
First, he goes to a hall closet, opens it up, and looks inside, and sighs after he sees a big thing full of silverware. Then he goes running somewhere else and checking for something else. Basically, he's going to look at all the rich things he has. And after
Uh,
2 stops, he starts crying because, no, no, no!
On you, a car. You followed him.
what's going on? What are you missing?
My case with all with the family's money.
Like, is it burnt? Is it
It's
gone?
gone. We hid it so that they wouldn't be robbed.
All right. Well, let's grab all the silverware and all the expensive stuff and let's get out. Let's do it.
No, the silverware's there.
Well, it's gonna burn if we don't move.
The house is already not on fire anymore.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. I didn't. I missed all that. I was
Only the
dazzled.
people were on persistent fire.
Okay.
So-
I was dazzled. I didn't. I wasn't really paying attention. I was dazzled. So, are you saying it's burnt or it's been taken?
A metal lockbox is gone.
So
You can't burn a metal lockbox, last time I heard.
well, I mean, last time I heard, you can burn what's inside of a metal lockbox if you get hot enough. You know what I'm saying? Oh, not a joke. Sorry.
Money's made of metal. How are you going to burn it?
I don't have paper money.
Paper money.
Didn't think about that fact. I forgot.
It's all good.
I lost my role play for just a second, and it ruined my life.
What's
All right.
roleplay?
So, who would steal from you, sir?
Probably whoever's been stealing from everyone up here. Over half the families up here have been robbed.
And you thought this metal lockbox laying on the floor would be a good idea to keep all your money in? You didn't think
Because
to
the
hide
bank
it?
got robbed.
Well, you didn't think to hide it in, say, a secret doorway?
What secret doorway?
I don't know. Could you have made a secret doorway?
If I had
I
that
would.
kind
Every
of money, I
house has
wouldn't
a
worry about
secret
money.
doorway.
I mean, I would have made like a false hole in the wall behind my bookshelf and put it in there. You didn't think
It
about
was
that?
underneath a floorboard. What's more secret than that? And I'm the only one who ever put it there.
This is true. So, who could have seen you put it in the floorboards?
No
Someone
one.
from a different dimension.
Obviously, somebody knew that it was there before the fire started.
Well, I never told anyone about it.
I feel like you did, sir, and you just don't remember.
I want to come in, pick up on the fact that they got stolen. Was it only money in the safe?
Yeah.
Okay.
Was it silver?
No, I don't have anything that look cheap.
Only dealing platinums.
It was mostly gold. And a few precious and semi-precious stones.
If
And
we
now
were
we're
to,
poor. All we have is this house.
hey, if we were to find your said money, would there be a reward?
Well, I would assume, yes, if you found my money, I would give you some of it. Not all of it, of course.
Well, you know how they say about assuming, you know, I'm only asking so that we can have it
You steal my
invoked over.
money.
No, but I did burn your house accidentally, and I apologize. It was to try to get you out of your magical stupor. And I bow deeply, as deep as a bow can be.
Wait, you
He starts
accidentally
hitting
said
you in
that?
the head with random things he finds around the house.
I sit there and take it.
He's
While hold
extremely ineffective at hitting you in the head.
while holding my bow, I sit there and take it to show my apologies.
Why doesn't Mo try to hit him in the head?
He gets tired after a few minutes and just throws a chair at you.
Oh. Well,
And then he takes the chair and sits down on it. Just get out of my house, you weirdo.
but if we find your money, Core,
Give it back to me or I'm calling the cops.
It's time to go. Come on, Akari.
you don't want to try to take over, Core, while I'm in my bow.
No, I think we've gotten what we can from him. But I mean, I think you have exacerbated a situation.
Well, as we're walking out of the house, then I'm going to say, well, if we find this money, I'm keeping all of them.
Well,
Jeez. No.
the
And I
kid
walk out the
still
door.
needs to eat.
Split it with me.
I'll give him a couple gold.
All
I
caution.
tried. I really tried, Core. I
You
really
didn't even
tried.
have to tell him.
I don't know
I'd
how you.
covered up what you did.
I don't know how you. Well, I don't know how you do this diplomacy thing. I was trying to be honest and fair, and
That's where you went
with show.
wrong. You started with honesty, and you shouldn't have.
So
The main
diplomacy is
problem
all.
here is that you were talking to somebody who stuck up his own butt.
So diplomacy is all about lying. Got it. Check mark. I'll remember that.
It's not about
Not so
lying. It's
sure.
about being able
Yeah,
to
I'm not so
read
sure
the
if you should be
situation.
noting that down. It's who you're talking to and how you talk to them.
Well, I mean, I don't know anything about diplomacy, guys. I figured a sincere, a
Hey,
absolutely sincere apology would,
It's starting to get late in the afternoon. Where do y'all want to go before it gets dark?
do we want to go to a tavern and get a room and eat food? Don't really
You
want.
still have to give everything back to Silver.
Yeah, that's
we
right. He
need to
probably does have
go back
rooms
to
to
his-
sleep in. It's a good
Put
idea.
us up
That would
tonight.
probably be a better idea.
I'm currently sulking in the back, just kind of mulling over my
Yeah.
own thoughts, not really inputting anything at the moment.
And in the car, I would say, maybe don't shoot off
What?
fireworks inside again.
Well, I said I was going to ignite fireworks, and
None of
I
us heard
figured
you.
everybody thought.
Nadep went outside to go pee. Winky was off doing something. I was helping Hatala. Eve was with the
That's
kid.
magic.
It's just,
I said it 3 times, and I said it very loudly.
well, all we heard was the fireworks going off.
I apologize.
Big bada
And
boom.
I dropped my head even further, and I refuse to talk to anyone at this point in time.
Okay, so y'all go to the Silvers?
Yes.
Speaking
All
of
right,
fireworks, somebody just started setting them off over here.
the sun starts heading down into the behind the hills and mountains as y'all make it to his house.
Dep, you had a good rapport going. You want to lead the charge on it?
Can. So we've made it
Straight
there.
up, need up answer. Can.
I mean, if you're not good enough at your diplomacy, the only
Well-
reason we have you along for the ride. Sorry, this plague's rough.
Mm-hmm. You have the plague too now.
Yeah, I know.
All right, so you knock on the door.
Yes.
The butler comes out again. Yes. Oh, you people.
Oh,
Do you need the judge?
yes.
I'll see if he's willing to accept you. Dinner
He's-
time, don't you know?
If he's willing to accept you and your amazing butler abilities, I'm pretty sure he'll be willing to admit us. For we
I
have
will, in
found.
He's
fact-
already left.
Oh,
I will, in fact,
Like you were
say
monologuing.
in my demeanor, the stain in the butler's voice snaps my head up like respect. Just shut up.
A few minutes later, the butler comes back this way. And once everyone comes in, he closes and locks the door. It's like, I'll be in the kitchen. Tell the master it'll be shortly. Tell him to let me know if we need to have guests.
Yeah, go ahead and make us some portions. He'll probably go ahead and appreciate that.
So the silver comes walking in as the judge. Hello, my friends. Into my study. Come on, come on. Have you found anything?
Can we just
Yes.
pour this bag out on the table and just
We
dump
don't have a
everything?
bag. We don't
Oh yeah,
have
it's
a
in
bag.
the yeah.
We're gonna have to open a portal, and we probably should do it down in his treasure
Okay.
room.
You get into his study. It's like, all right, so what's up?
Oh, we found it all. All your treasure that you were
You
missing.
did? Where is
Yeah.
it? Where do I have to send people to get it?
Well, we have a special holding place for it,
Ooh,
but
bag of holding?
a little different. You got a door
Okay.
frame we could use? We need to set up a portal.
A door frame? Portal?
Yeah, it's a little complicated, but tell
He
you what,
points you
we'll
over
let you
to the door
watch.
to the closet.
You want all your treasure just poured out in here? You don't want it down in your
Okay,
treasure room?
hold on. Let's go downstairs. He goes down and you find he's fixed up the place fairly nicely, and there's a closet in there too.
All right. We'll set the portal up to work with a closet door.
All right, you open the door.
Yep.
It's like, oh, you have gateways. That's awesome.
Oh wait, do you know how these work?
I have no clue how they work. I've just seen quite a few of them. My grandpa was more expert on all that kind of stuff.
Well,
Show him that lineage.
yeah. Tala wanted to show you something. You want to show it to him?
I don't have it.
Oh,
Core has it.
here, Core.
Ooh, you found an old piece of cloth. And it's got a lot of random names on it. That's wonderful. What's this got to do with anything?
The remembrancer. There was a medallion associated with it. Do you know of that?
The what?
The
No.
memory loss thing that got stolen from you. I think we're
Oh, the artifact.
Yeah, I think we're calling it the remembrancer.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, we got this old dead Lich King of the world from the lost country of Orm that kind of talks to us sometimes, but he called it a remembrancer.
Orm?
Yeah, Orm.
I haven't heard that name in a long time.
Yeah, it might
They're
come
not
up.
very nice there.
No, but it might come up again soon because it's a giant volcano area now instead of a desert.
Couldn't happen to better people.
Jeez.
They
I
did
That
seem
was
like
one
Not
community I did not
wrong.
like visiting.
Man, Silver, I knew I
Not
liked
wrong.
It did feel a little bit of an isolationist type kind of people.
I want
you.
I want to show the guy the arms thing that I wrote.
The coat of arms?
Yeah.
He looks at it. Wow, where did you find that?
In the basement of an house.
Really?
It has to do with the
No.
scroll.
That's my grandpa's symbol.
It has to do with the scroll that we gave
That
you. Do
that
you not
those
What's
recognize
your-
the
random
name?
names comes from the same place.
Huh.
Your
He
grandpa,
starts like,
dragon grandpa?
yeah. He settled down in the area long ago. I don't even think this town existed back then.
Could the
And
kid be a dragon?
Is he a dragon werewolf? Wolf boy?
Whoa! Not Jack. Don't get
What?
yourself confused. We're talking about
Sorry,
George
sorry.
here.
Oh, my bad.
Nice try, Will.
my
What?
was known to have families
That
every
was
now
an
and
Pulled
then.
adept.
Will.
That was an adept.
I know
He's
who
the
it
one that
was. He
taught
pulled
all
a
of us
Will.
to live among you humans. I believe he may have had a couple families. I didn't know if he had any children or not.
That's what
Here's
this,
your.
and I'll go back to the,
Do any of these names look familiar to you or
He goes
familiar?
all the way back to the beginning, and one of them has a name that's related to his grandfather's name. The first one on the list has one of the names, an alias that the grandpa used.
we
Did you
believe,
show him the medallion?
no. So we believe, what, we'll use the coat of arms. So pointing out the coat of arms, I'll show you the medallion part of it. And I said, like, this lineage is more of a handoff of this medallion that apparently if you wear it, it blocks out, prevents your memories from being erased.
Huh. My grandpa knew a lot more about the artifact because he's the one that found it.
Hmm. Do you think it could be a key to making the remembrancer work correctly?
It's possible. I mean, I don't really know. Grandpa was a bit of a hobby wizard.
Hmm.
He liked to pretend to be human a lot, so he actually went to some wizarding schools to be taught the basic human way. And then he expanded on it with our natural heritage.
Did you know that the remembrancer was working incorrectly?
What do you mean? It's always been the way it's been working.
We've been told that there was a time that it was a remembrancer, something that made you remember. You would put memories into it. That it did not make you forget, but it held a
It was
compendium of knowledge.
it was a storage of knowledge.
That's interesting. No, my father didn't tell me about that. I don't know if my grandpa knew it.
Well, it seems
Do you
somebody
think?
from
I never
Arm
actually
did.
met him.
I think
You never met your grandfather?
No.
Hmm.
He was dead before I was born.
Well, I believe that the artifact that you have that causes people to lose their memory is missing a piece.
It's entirely possible. I mean, as I say, I got it from my dad, and it's been the way it's been since he got it.
And you
Well,
were
let me rephrase
charged
that. It may have been different for him, but he didn't tell me about that.
and you were charged for protecting it as it is. So
No, it
that's
was just something we used to hide ourselves.
uh,
Because you can't
That
live in one area for too long without everyone realizing that you're a dragon.
it may have been purposefully altered to do that at some point.
that's
It's a
possible.
possibility.
That is possible. And do we tell that to Silver or are we?
I just said it.
Hmm.
I said
I
that
didn't
out
know.
loud.
I didn't know. I didn't know if it was a whisper comment or
Nope, I
not.
said that out loud. I trust Silver.
Okay.
Oh, you've been using these gates a lot? They're even old from my grandpa's point of view.
Yeah, we've heard that the ancients, even was it before the ancients or the ancients? I can't remember right now.
The ancients? Oh, yeah, that's what they call those people now.
I think it was
What
the
was their
elves
name?
that brought the gateways.
I think you're right.
They learned
Those
it from
original
the
elves?
yeah, not the elves we have now, but the
blood elves.
blood elves.
Yeah, I believe those are the ones that brought it. My grandpa would apparently tell my dad stories about them.
Your grandpa sounds a lot like the other kid's grandpa. But he's dead. And this grandpa's dead. But this grandpa's dead.
Yeah, my grandpa died
Are
1900 years ago.
so if this symbol here on the crest means something, does any other symbol on the crest mean anything?
No, a lot of that looks like ordinary human stuff. I wonder if it's the bloodline of my grandpa in human form.
Is that possible when you're in human form? If you procreate, it creates a human that is not a dragon? Is that how
Yes,
that works?
that's.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a
I mean, look
product
at
of
him.
that.
He points to Core. He points to Core before you even say it. Yeah, look at him.
I have gold dragon lineage.
Okay. Learn something new every day.
Yeah, in fact, it's believed that most magic users who can cast spells among the mortals are descendant from some other being. Because mortals themselves do not have the ability to cast magic, not inherently in their own ability.
What about the study when wizards study magic? Is it from that as well, or
Well, it's the theory that a lot of the schools of magic have, but they don't tell most people, is that only those that have it in their blood can study. That's the reason that separates people from magic, is that they just don't have the lineage, and so they never even try to learn it.
makes me curious about my own lineage then?
So, as a half elf, I can learn more about magic than I ever thought I could ever learn.
Elves are a lot closer related to magic, but even them, only the elves that have something else in them can get into the deep magics.
Ah,
Because the elves we
I
see today are nothing like the elves that used to be in the past.
I thought the simple spells that I have are just cantrips,
Yeah, they're
just
basically
for
tricks, is
fun.
what. Even when you get into the schools of wizardry, most of that's just tricks compared to the magic of the past. I mean, the legends of magic, oh, the spells that those people would throw around. You'd sit there and toss mountains back and forth like it was candy.
Houdini.
So there's a potential that I can be more magically powerful.
Yeah, it depends
Nadep,
on your lineage.
Nadep, you're our magic guy. What do you think about
But
this? Can
Nadep's
you
magic
become more powerful?
is not like wizardry or things like that. And I think I read once that druids can't talk about their mag, like how they get it and stuff.
Well, I'm asking, can you
Silver
talk?
looks at Silver
I'm
looks at you. Oh, you're a druid? That's even cooler. You guys are nice.
We try to be.
Yeah, and they're not allowed to talk about it because, nature and stuff. It's a
Of
secret.
course, just laughing. He's nice.
I want to know, man.
Yeah, and
Like you
now
trust?
again, this is not. There's no proof of any of this. And in fact, if you look at most humans over the centuries, there's been at least something not human in their bloodline. Do you know how many creatures turn into a human and go around going, "Hey, let's be a human for a while"?
Dur, 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 dur. Look at
Uh,
me. I'm a human.
Yep.
one.
I mean, look at
I
me. He turns into a different person. Look at me. I'm a human.
I know of one.
um I just had a weird thought. The letter opener. What was the letter opener made out of?
Tacos.
Metal.
Copper.
You're not
And
sure.
Nita, the letter opener you have, what is that made out of?
The one stuck in your butt.
I'll pull it out and take a look at it. Uh,
You can't tell what it's made out of. It's shimmering with light.
Can I tell?
what about silver? Silver, you know what this is? You
He
can
looks
see
at
through
it.
a lot of illusions.
Oh, that's neat. Hey, it's grown.
What?
What?
Grown.
Come again?
Make a perception check, Needip, and only you.
All right.
Come again.
What?
Just trying to see if he felt if it grew in his butt.
Oh, come on, man.
You can see it
No.
has an extra gem in it.
Oh, cool. Can I tell? Is there anything? I guess what I'm trying to ask is like, what were the original gems, and compared to this one? Like, is this a different color, or is it one of
Gem
the
is
same?
very different. It makes you think of something, but you're not sure what.
Okay.
Look at it.
I'd like to just kind of reflect on it while everything else is
Make
still
a
going
straight
on.
D20 check.
All right.
Me working with jewelry and whatnot. Could I
Jeez.
tell
Oh,
what this is
5.
made out of?
You can make a straight check for now.
What am I checking with crafting?
Just
Nothing.
a D20.
right. Just
Oh.
D20 straight check.
With a D20.
Yes.
D20,
Ele-
tell me stuff.
11.
You recognize the gem itself. It's one of the gems that y'all gave to Debbie.
Did Debbie do that?
Whoa.
Like gems as in what? Like the Firestones? It's not one of those.
Is it a time traveling?
No, it's one of the
opener?
gems you gave to Debbie for removing souls.
Did he? Is that? Wait, is that where his soul is?
Is
I'd
that
like-
meetups?
Can I take a closer look at it?
You remember it. It's the gem you used for the ritual.
Okay, so my soul is now in this dagger with the
So-
other people as well.
So like when you really
your butt.
concentrate.
Your soul is in your butt.
I'm gonna cut you with my butt soul sword.
And then it returns right back to you. Right back to your butt.
Does it cut through the astral plane too?
No.
Oh gosh.
Wow, what a stretch.
It's still just a letter opener.
But made out of what? Silver? Do you know what this is made out of? What material this is? The fact that Nita
I
can
don't
handle
think
it.
it's from this plane of existence.
Yeah.
Wait, you're a druid, right? You can't deal with metal.
That's why
That's
I
what's
thought
weird.
of it. That's why I thought of it.
But what? Wait, how's your axe work?
It's wood.
Ethereal.
Ethereal wood.
It's ethereal wood.
No, it's metal. It's ethereal iron.
Oh, that's
Oh,
right.
oh, yeah,
That's
yeah,
right. It is. I said wood earlier in the session. That's my fault, y'all. It is
Because y'all found that rare vein of it underneath the tree.
I just thought it was wood for some reason. I don't know. I guess it's because he was a druid.
Yeah.
Adept, you gotta remember what your weapons are made out of, my man.
I don't use very many of them.
All one.
That's why your weapon has a natural ghost touch.
Right.
Yeah.
Because your weapon exists both in the ethereal plane and in the regular plane.
And as I say that, I'm going back and checking my weapons to see what my weapons are made of.
Oh, you're so good. What are all yours made out of?
Wood.
He looks at the thing and he's like, you know what? I don't think this is actually a weapon.
Is it a key?
Well, we knew it
No.
was a letter
No,
opener
no.
of some
I
kind.
think this used to be an item, but it has been turned into something else. I don't know what, and I don't know how. This is more like the old magic. Who made this?
The person inside of it.
There's people in it?
Yeah, there's
At least two.
There's two
Now
souls.
three that-
Now three inside this piece.
It was
of
a wizard who.
equipment. Yeah.
Wait, wizard. It was somebody who Kiminoan. It was a Kiminoan man, and the woman is a
Dryad.
Dryad.
A Kiminoan and
And
a
a
dryad
druid.
without her tree?
Yep.
Yes.
Kaminuan, a druid, and a dryad, all in a dagger.
It's a dryad soul.
That sounds like a horrible joke. A Kiminoan, a dryad, and a druid walk into a bar.
No, they walk into
But
a.
the
a
fourth
letter
guy
opener.
walking
They
behind
get
him
trapped
ducks.
into a dagger.
But the fourth guy ducks.
Quack. All right. Yeah, I don't know what this is, but yeah, you found gateways. That's neat. These things are all over the place. There's a lot of them.
You wouldn't happen to have a map of would you?
No, you can't map them because they move.
I will say the names
Isn't
Aganar and Miss
Zelda?
Everwood.
Oh yeah, those are the two people.
Aganar? Name doesn't sound familiar. I know the Kiminoans. I've been to them a couple times. They were not very nice.
No, this one began to denounce the ways of the Kaminoans. And
Well,
that's
that's
actually
good.
why he trapped himself inside that, so he wasn't pulled back into doing the things that he was.
Oh, a nice Kaminoan. I guess
Well,
anything can happen.
At some point he became nice. That definitely wasn't for a while. He did do some terrible things.
Yeah, they were soul magic practitioners.
Okay, now that we're done examining Needup's butt,
Dagger.
Butt dagger.
Butt blade.
Poop knife.
Would it be technically a butt opener?
Yeah.
That's
Crack creaser.
But yeah, that's interesting. I think that dagger actually does something. I don't know what it does, but I think it does something.
Well, it opens letters.
Ha ha ha. It's like whatever it was converted into something different.
Hmm.
With raw, powerful magic.
Interesting. Core, add it to the list.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's cool. So once y'all have opened the portal and y'all actually bring all the treasure out,
yeah.
Yep.
he's like, that is awesome. That is great. He actually pokes his head through. My head's in a different place.
Like this guy.
He comes back, all right, well, that's really cool. Now,
I want to whisper to Core. It's like, should we invite this guy to the tree?
I think this guy's happy where he is, but we could.
Yeah.
Oh wait, he whispered it to Core. Sorry.
Yeah. I mean, seems like a pretty nice dragon.
I mean,
But I
I
mean, the
trust
spiders
him.
like to eat dragons. That's gonna be interesting.
Dynamic.
Feel free to
Would the
extend the invitation, though, Akar.
in a human form would
Sure, he
they
has a
know?
scent to him, doesn't he?
I don't know. My occultism doesn't go that deep. I've only learned about dragons. I don't know about their scent.
To get you in the library, just to brush up on some.
okay.
Go Joe Biden on it.
Anyways, have y'all found the artifact yet?
I pat down the bag that I carry.
No.
No, we have not found it.
But we do
However,
know
I want to invite an invitation to our
there.
quote unquote stronghold. However, there are things I need to check on, and I will be back to inform you on whether you can or cannot come to our stronghold due to safety reasons. We
Okay.
trust you fully.
So, as far as the artifact is concerned, we are certain that a hag has it. We're certain that the hag is using it. We're also certain that the hag is using some kind of other plane to travel and hide herself.
Another plane? A night hag?
Yes.
Shadow
Yeah,
hag.
astral travel.
Shadow hag is what I call them.
Yeah, astral travel is a real pain in the rear. Especially with creatures that have the ability to just hop back and forth between the astral plane.
Is there a way that you know of that we could combat that or see into it?
Anything that can affect the ghosts can affect something even if they're in that plane. Because it exists on both places at the same time, like his axe.
Yeah, your axe. Something to keep in mind. Might want to
But
like
no,
every room you go in, just kind of.
Start just dancing around the room with my
your
axe
best
swinging
bet
around.
to find her, you probably need to find an expert on hags.
Weren't we trying to find that for a while?
Yes. And then
The
we
person
forgot.
the best person we came to was the silver.
Thought it was the
I
big
thought,
guy.
or no, the big guy. Yeah, the hunter. He doesn't. He's not too happy with us at the moment, but
He doesn't seem to like us.
Is he
Well,
like you, Silver?
who?
The hunter guy.
I don't know the hunter guy.
Yeah, the whole city's filled with adventurers.
Yeah, there's a lot of weird people in this place. That's why I love it. Something's always going on. And if not, just wait a couple decades. You'll find something cool again.
I
Y'all
no,
think we would
I'm
have
not down
trusted?
to wait decades, but okay.
Y'all think we would have trusted the hunter's wife and given her the plans underneath the caves? I know that we like already went down this avenue and he was very angry with us. But there is one person that we've come across that is probably a hag, and it's just weird. I really don't want to go down this thought process, though. I'm just bringing it up so that we can have it in our heads.
Horse eyes
But I
kind of
really don't
squint a
like
little
it.
bit.
I say we all just wait till the GM says where we need to go.
Go on, Hatala.
It's on you.
We need to go to the hunter, but I don't think we need to accuse his wife. We just need to have our eyes open. I don't
Well,
want to
it's
upset
already
him again.
late. Do you want to go tonight or do you want to go in the morning?
Let's do it
The
Silver,
tonight.
sun is just set.
Silver, do you have places for guests to stay here? Since you're, I don't
Yes,
know.
I have a house. I'm the judge. I'm wealthy.
Do you mind if
I'm
we
wealthy and
stay the
scared
night?
up. It's fun.
Do you mind if we stay the night?
Sure. I don't think anything is going to affect you here. My house is fairly well warded.
Was there a
Fantastic.
reward for
I hate
finding your
waking up and
treasure?
forgetting everything.
I told you I'll give you a reward if you find my artifact.
Oh, that's what it was.
But we happen to find the rest of his treasure. So, well,
Yes, I can't reward you if I don't have my treasure. So now that I have treasure, if you find my artifact, I can reward you.
I feel safe staying here tonight since of the warbs.
Yeah, y'all be safe here. No problems.
I hate waking up and not remembering a week of my time.
And I will look through my father's things to see if I have any information on whether this thing always did that or not.
Well, and any information you can find on that lineage.
Sure.
Because not only
Also,
is that important, but the grandfather of them who is now dead has been studying this same type of magic himself in a secret area in that house. It's very odd.
People in this town have been studying the stuff I've been doing? That's
Yes.
weird. And I didn't know any of it.
how'd you not know any of it?
Didn't know they were doing it.
I mean,
Yeah,
how?
I had no clue that they may actually be related.
Oh. But in your research, if you find anything, I would start with your grandfather to see if he changed the artifact.
Yeah,
So
I'll take a look for it.
just
I'll
kind of
see
give
what I
you
can find out.
just kind of give you a timeline of what we're thinking. But if you find anything else that is enlightening, please let us know.
Hmm. Well, y'all have a good night, and I will go do some studying. I don't sleep much. Unless it. Basically, we dragons like to sleep maybe a couple decades at a time, but not much in between.
Sounds good. Thank you, sir. First bed I see, I'm like just flying onto, jumping, landing, passing out. A car is tired. He's wore out, mentally and physically.
As you're about to drift off, the chicken pecks you one more good time for measure, and then lays down on top of one of the pillows.
And then, as an afterthought, I pull bacon out and I throw it down. Just kind of half asleep.
At this point,
Bacon.
you really need to go to the store because you've been using a lot of bacon.
We gotta get more bacon in my dreams.
The infinite bacon bag.
Before we go to bed too, I want to ask, I don't know, maybe Eve, I think you might have the most complete knowledge of not forgetting days. Do you want to wear the medallion?
Uh, Do you want me to?
I'm perfectly fine with it. You have more memories of what's going on than I do.
Well, she also has the other bag that had more stuff in it,
Oh,
the
that's right.
charm or whatever we were
Yeah.
given. So that may be why she was better at it as well. So she may be more protected already. So someone else would be better having the medallion. Just as a thought.
You can keep it.
All right. I'll offer her Hatala as well.
I feel like you already remember more than me. You
Hmm.
you remember more days.
All right. And Winky, you were keeping the journal. Do you want to wear the medallion? I don't even broach it with Nadep and the car's asleep, so I keep it.
Why?
Because you were in a bag. And that's all you remember.
Okay.
Okay. Y'all sleep through the night and absolutely nothing goes wrong because it is a very safe place to sleep. You wake up in the morning with everyone getting a gentle trilling in your heads.
Hey, is that you, bud?
Wakey peoples!
Hey,
Hey, good morning.
I cleaned out my house. Y'all are welcome to come now.
Thank you. I'd
thank you.
get the proper key and get a right doorway.
This is early in the morning. Do you say anything to the Silver before you leave his house through magic portals?
Well,
Yeah, I
yes, we
mean,
need to not. We need to see if they learned anything
hmm.
because he's been studying all night.
Okay, yeah. I sorry. Lich King of the World. We will. If you would give us just a quick moment to talk with the dragon.
Okay. It is raining horribly outside today. You find the Silver going through papers in his study. Hello! Y'all sleep? Sleep.
Yes, we slept well. We are going to need to head to meet with the Lich King from Orm. He has some
The
stuff for us.
Lich King? Oh, that sounds awesome.
It's
It's
something
cool.
like that. But
Ish.
we were just checking in before we left to see if you've learned anything that might help us as we continue.
No, not yet. I think I might have found the right paperwork to look through. It's hard when you've been living in an area for several thousand years and as a family, and there's a lot of papers, and not all of it lasts.
Where
True.
would you recommend
That's
the best place to set the portal up? We'll probably leave it. We would leave it open, or because otherwise we can't get back here.
I recommend leaving it in the closet in my study.
Okay.
No one else will come in my study.
fantastic. Cool. You got some like hot tea or coffee or anything like that?
What is
Something.
Oh,
coffee?
yeah.
Yeah. I'm
Hold
little.
on.
I'm.
He rings a little bell. The butler comes in with a tray full of teas. Your
Ooh,
morning tea, sir?
that one looks nice. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
He takes the tray away from you as you try to reach for it. Not for you, heathens. It's for the master. And the
Oh,
Silver's like, calm down, calm down. There, just put the tray down. Go about your business. He's like, yes, sir.
After
what was that about? I
after
mean,
the butler leaves, I want to say, does he know?
He guesses,
I grab a
but
Mm,
tea.
about every 10 years, I erase part of his memory.
Jeez.
How long has he been with you?
Most of his life. He tried to mug me once, so I've been punishing him. He's had a
Ah,
nice life.
ah.
I
So,
just made him forget who he was and trained him to be a butler.
so,
yeah,
so have
that's
you
not
have you extended
fun.
his life?
No, but he's probably got, if he's an ordinary human, probably about 40 more years, and I'll let him retire.
Ah,
I mean, he's been living in this manor house his entire life. He's never had want for anything, and his only job is to bring me top teas and occasionally a meal.
He seems to have a lot of disdain for anyone other than you.
There's only so much one can do with someone who was a street tough who murdered people as their hobby.
Ah, true. I can
Yeah.
see that.
And let's move on.
This tea is fantastic, by the way.
He's actually a really good butler if you get past his moods.
I want to go where the Lich King is. I
All
want
right,
to
we all
see
have fun.
the things he has for
Why,
us.
Carl, why are you chewing your tea?
It was hot. It was hot tea. I had to, it was hot tea. It burnt my lip.
He's like, oh yeah, sorry, I make him make this stuff hot because don't really feel much. Dragon, rawr.
Yeah, understandable. But it was still good. Great tea. Great tea.
Okay, well, y'all have fun. I'll be
Well,
there doing work.
Can we say that we got the books and stuff sent to the tree when we did the treasure transfer for the
Yeah, y'all
Order
can
of
do that.
Peace? Okay.
So y'all set up the portal to the Lich King.
I feel like the Lich King and the
And
Silver Dragon.
the portal, when you open it, has almost like a sickly green hue to it.
Oh, what is he making? What is he?
Is
Hey,
this
so,
reminiscent of when the magic was bad? I can't remember what that looked like then.
No,
Okay.
it was actually distorting the portal then.
Okay.
It's just normally it's a healthy blue light.
hey, Silver, this look weird to you?
It's a portally thingy to nowhere. I mean, what is it supposed to look like? I'm not the
Whoa,
person who invented these things. I've seen one of them that was red.
Okay.
let's test this thing. Somebody go
Remember
on.
the one that went to the palace was purple.
Ah,
well,
yes.
Wiki, if you want to test
They,
it,
they have
run
been
through
different,
it.
but usually it's when magic was affecting them in some way.
I'm gonna walk through to see where it goes.
You
If
walk
it-
through?
Okay.
Is that what you said?
Yeah.
It said.
Okay. You walk through and you're in that place that y'all were underground at.
Oh, the bacon place.
Is there bacon there?
We're just
There's-
gonna wait
hey,
for
grab
Winky
the
to come
bacon.
back.
Grab the bacon.
You see a couple of skeletons standing there with the little patch satchels in their chests.
Ooh. Did anyone else come here?
No, we're
No.
waiting on you.
I'm gonna go back and tell me everything's fine. Security cats.
Said
Alright.
everything's fine.
So we'll all. Well, I know I'll head through. I totally trust Winky's judgment.
Yep.
I'm gonna step through and just take a gander. Kind of like half shoulder it, like.
You can't.
I shove him
that.
and go through after him.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
believe-
So at least somebody's coming with me. All right. I just
So does
want to check
everybody
this.
go through?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Y'all are inside the underground palace. You see a couple of the skeletons that are all him standing around.
All right. Well, let's go talk to
Take
him
us
real
to
quick
your
since we're here.
leader.
Since we're here,
They
let's
just
go.
stand there.
I'm just
Can't
gonna
hear
walk to
you,
where
bud.
We just go to the
we-
room. Let's just go to the room where he was eating before. We know where it is, right?
Yeah, we know. We
Yeah.
know where it's at. I'm already ahead of you guys.
You do notice that a lot of the area has been cleaned up since y'all were last here.
He did say he was picking up stuff. So
As we
is his
walk through.
brother? Is his brother still being tortured?
No,
Brother's dead,
Okay.
right?
them that were ordinary mortals are dead.
Yeah, they're dead.
All right. Well, whenever we get to the doors of the main hall, I want to push them open to go. My brother.
What?
Bacon Brothers.
A car's been really weird
You
today,
now
y'all. We
see
should double check.
in that hall that y'all saw him eating in previously, it has been redone and there's now a throne room.
Mm.
And he's made a big giant throne that's a combination of bones, melted metal, and stone and things like that.
Mm.
And he's sitting on the throne and he's now looking a bit like a lich where he's partially rotten and things like that. He's no longer healthy like he used to be.
I
Is
want
he
to look over
starting to
my
die?
shoulder at. I want to look over my shoulder at Hatala and be like, "Yeah, we're Bacon Brothers. It's cool. Chill. We're good."
My friends, so good to see you. And then he looks at a car. Get that thing out of here!
What the?
Or is it your life or your death that he's got a problem with? Is it? Or
And
what are
you
you
now
sensing?
notice he's hiding behind the throne.
He's
Who's
afraid
hiding?
of you.
You talking
The
about
Lich is hiding behind the throne.
It's the life stones in you, bud. Or
I'm
life stones
gonna.
that you had.
No, I have Death Stones.
No, you have death stones you've been absorbing, but you're
Oh, I do
aren't
have
you
Life
also
Stones and
infected
water.
with life? Like it brought you back to life.
Wait, what do you
I
mean?
step
Wait,
back
wait,
out.
wait, wait. I
I
have life.
want to step back outside the doors of the hall and let everybody.
It's not the problem.
What's the problem, Winky?
I have life too. It's not. That's not the problem.
you could ask him.
Is it because of the death? Ask him, Winky.
Is it the death stone or the life stone that is bad? Or
He
is there
just
something?
starts muttering, Vite mortem.
What?
Well, I kind of know what he said because it was like Latin, but
Uh,
but I don't think Atala knows what he said.
I step back into the hallway.
Did Core catch it?
Yeah, you heard that.
He's saying.
It's a combination of arcane and ancient.
Oh, I totally know that.
Basically, it means living death.
It's the combined. That's what it is.
That unnatural.
He's a stealer of death.
It's
Oh, he's been stealing.
He's been touched, marked. He's one of its.
What?
Because he's a something of the Death Titan,
the Death Titan was
Champion?
tainted at that time, trying to
right?
destroy
But
everything.
I mean, we don't understand all this, but should we be worried about him or
Hey,
be worried about what's?
Y'all move forward. He's scared of me. Y'all get information. I'll
We
stand here.
we're trying to get
I'll
information
I'll go
about
back.
you right now.
I'll go back to the door.
I
I'll take the
I
bacon from a
I want
car.
to I want to show that I am not a threat to him, so I'm gonna
Bacon.
step back. So
Right.
y'all move forward and get information,
Right.
and
He's not-
I will be here.
That's what we're doing, my dude.
I'll take the
Yeah,
bacon
so
from
Tar,
you,
you're
and
not
then
in the
I
room anymore. You can't talk to them.
close the door. Oh, he's gone.
The Bacon Brothers have split up.
What did you bring to my castle?
We did not know anything was amiss with him that would be untoward to you. We do know that he has begun to have some kind of affiliation with Death Stones. Does that mean anything to you?
He's not got an affiliation. He's marked by death itself.
Oh,
What does that mean?
Is the siren coming to get him into the water?
It's I didn't sense any of it, but yes, now that I'm fully dead, I can sense him.
Can you sense me?
He looks at you. You're touched, but not by him, not in the same way as him.
Okay.
But you have a very
What
strong
about me?
connection to you. That's why it's so easy to find you no matter where you go.
Like a bright light in the darkness.
Yeah, Candle Boy.
Candle boy.
It's like watching a baby on fire. It's hilarious.
Course new name is Candle Boy.
Just for my
Course new
curiosity,
name-
since you have this other sight, do any other of us have any kind of touch like this that you are sensing?
I can see her connection to the divine. Her connection
see-
is actually stronger than most I've ever seen before.
Can you see mine?
I can see a darkness in you, but it looks like it's mostly gone.
But can you
But
see
it
it?
left its taint.
I'm not
just the tank.
surprised by that.
Oh, and he actually kind of steps back for a second. You had one of those squiggles in you.
What squiggles? Oh,
Yes,
Yeah,
I
she
have.
had worms.
squiggles.
She
I
had
had to.
bum worms.
And then he's like looking around. Every one of you has been infected with something. I mean, she's infected with the divine. You have the shadow taint. They've got all kinds of stuff with them.
See it as a blessing.
Definitely need to have something going on with
Mhm.
that.
I mean, look at him. He doesn't even have a soul.
I do, and I pull the dagger out. See?
So you have 3 souls in your pocket. Does that make up for it?
More than you got. How many souls do you have, Mr. Lich King?
Several
His souls
hundred.
in
What's
yeah,
your
his
Oh,
are
point?
in
yeah.
phylacteries. You
Never
should know
mind.
this by now.
I am the Lich King of the world. I have all the souls I want. Did you bring bacon?
We did. I take out the
That's
package I got
wonderful.
from
I can
the car.
still taste it for a little while, I imagine. So I would love to have some of that.
Do I just give
It's
it?
going to be sad when I can't taste anymore. I've got to figure out the magic to make that work.
Yeah, I got to preserve the tongue.
It
Do I
tastes
just hand it
Maybe
to?
I can find one of those life stones that
The
y'all
tongue
mentioned.
does taste the best.
Just find it on one of us that cracks. And don't touch it to your tongue.
I hand.
Anyways,
Yep.
I did have a thing for you. He reaches around
Oh,
and
yeah, I think
comes forward to you and hands you a little clay talisman.
Oh, thank you.
When you think you found her and you're pretty sure, throw it on the ground and she will be stuck in her normal form for about 30 minutes.
Okay. Any tips on how to beat her?
big stick.
Well, she can hop back and forth between dimensions,
We gotta find some
Oh,
so
way to
you
do
got to be
that.
careful.
So this axe right here might do well.
Oh, yeah, ghost touch. That'll do it. Then also you've got your little woody woo cracky freckle friggy things.
Yeah. The
The
blessings
blessing.
stuff we all have.
Blessings. Yeah, sure, whatever you want to call it.
It's what helps us get through the day.
Charles
I mean, one of us
or
is actively trying to get them,
Ian,
so
I want to kind of peek the door and see what happens. Just a peek, so I can see.
Okay.
Needup's nickname is gonna be Crackman.
It's gonna be Taint Boy.
No, Hatala's the taint.
What do I need
Hatala's
to?
got the dark and
What do I
taint.
need to do for peeking the door to kind of hear
No.
and
Make a
overhear?
perception check.
I pursue it.
Okay. You can listen in, but you're not being very good at sneakily doing it.
Okay.
You're the guy at the bar eavesdropping on the conversation, just like cleaning the same plate for 20 minutes.
Like full on, like staring at you, like
Yeah, exactly.
No, it's more like this. You've got the door cracked open with your face in it going,
Yeah.
what's going on, guys?
and you can see him he's basically eyeballing the car the entire time he's talking.
Question is, do I feel a pull like a tang?
No, you
And
don't.
Like a
why
kick in
would
the
you do
glass.
that? He wouldn't keep death stones in here. I doubt it if he's that. Blah blah blah.
Well, if he is a Lich King and he is afraid of my ability, then there's a possibility that he himself has a death stone in
Or he just
himself.
or he's just afraid of the Death Titan.
This
Who
is true. This
you
is
have
also true.
so killed.
However, what my thought process was, and this is outside the game, my thought process was if he's afraid of me, he's afraid that I'm going to steal
Oh
his
no.
death stone from him.
You suddenly fall into the room, Makar. A skeleton bumped into you.
Hi, guys.
Oh,
Sorry.
Well,
As you stand up, you now see an empty pile of bones behind you.
you
Well, you
just
took down one of the.
destroyed his reconstructed skeleton there.
Can he not make new ones anymore? I forget.
I'm going to sit cross-legged.
Hours? Does that mean
Well, I mean, I'm
that there's no
assuming
jump
his
lag?
hall has a type of viewing area with seats and things. Am
Now
I
you
wrong
just
in that
sit
thinking?
crisscross applesauce.
No,
Am
it's
I
just a
wrong?
big wide open area now.
I'm gonna move over to the side as far away from any skeletons and just sit cross-legged to show that I'm
Crisscross
not
applesauce.
hostile. I'm interested.
He did.
What?
Sorry. It pushed me. Sorry.
Great. I don't. All right, if you're trying to figure out why he's the way he is, I can't tell you that. I don't know. I don't even know what he is. I've seen one like him before, and it was a bad thing.
Maybe because he got a bunch of shards stuck in him from an explosion.
Did it have my morale or my personality?
Oh
What?
gosh.
You said you've seen one like me before. How did he act? Was he was
Well,
he
he was
aggressive?
flying all over the place and sucking up death things.
Wait,
Wait, we saw that guy.
does he have ravens or crows or birds? Some kind of birds?
I don't know. He didn't when I saw him,
But it was
but
a
it wouldn't
guy
surprise me.
sucking
Those are
up
the
crystals.
messengers of death.
It was a guy sucking up crystals. And it was very powerful.
Wait,
Since I'm in the back of the hall, I was like, I don't know why I'm like the way I don't
And
like it.
a car's first encounter with the Death Stone was was it before or after that guy came?
It's when the guy
To the,
exploded it.
no, when
The guy
Leap
meaning,
exploded it.
yeah, Nadip.
The guy that we're
But
talking about,
I mean
he
the guy
he
with the
blew
clothes.
up the Death Stone.
No, he
No,
didn't.
not
No,
that guy.
He did.
Hayden blew up the Death Stone.
Hayden blew up
I'm
the Death
talking about the
Stone.
crow guy.
He
The crow
came
guy come
after it blew up
after.
and gathered all the pieces back together.
No, it was before the crow guy gathered all he could, paid and blew up the Death Stone.
No, you got it out of order.
Opposite.
when did the Lich King? When did you see this person like him?
Probably about a week ago.
Y'all, this could also be a car's shadow.
That we
He came
saw.
floating through Orm, collecting all the stones he could find.
It's,
But
it's
we
either the
know.
guy that was collecting the stones that we saw before, or it could be a car's shadow that was burnt off or whatever.
Why would it?
Well, it was real.
But
It
there's.
wasn't a shadow. It was floating in the midair in the middle of the day.
It's a real guy.
Well, y'all remember our shadow people, right?
Yes,
When
but
the thing
Yes.
blew up. Okay.
I think you were right with your first guess of it being the guy we saw that collected the
Yeah.
blown up Death Stone.
But that also, yes, it
clothes.
also makes sense because in the week's time, somebody would be able to come through this area easier than they did
So
before.
maybe.
Okay, so I was unconscious during that time. I was assuming that it happened the other way around. Can somebody tell me what happened?
Yeah, I know the explosion probably caused some concussions, and
I was unconscious,
that
so
did
and then
happen.
I woke up
You were
almost.
dead.
You,
I was
that's
dead, and then I
You
true.
were
woke up
dead.
mostly dead.
See what
So.
Because he
happened
got
was,
stabbed in the heart with a Death Stone.
Oh, in the
yeah,
heart.
the depth blew it up. Uh, you died.
I
Uh,
died.
You died.
Eve didn't get infected, but I think she had some divine intervention. She was out cold though. We rescued you. We collected your body, and
Yeah, somehow Eve cured the death stones. They turned like clear.
it's
It was very special.
something I haven't even remembered until now. Thank you,
Those were
Natala.
like corrupted Death Stone.
We
right?
had gone back into the building,
I don't
and
think they
when
were
we looked
clear.
back, the guy
They were
kind
just
of the Ravens came in, and then he came in, and then they collected all the Death Stones.
Yeah, we were just kind of hiding. and watching.
He looked a little disappointed that the death stone was broken.
Yeah, and he had like crows or ravens or something. I don't remember what they were. They were like picking it up for him.
I can't remember when you were not dead or just mostly dead.
Yeah, it's
I
when
don't-
he died and he was walking around alive still.
Yeah.
The only time I ever recovered my life is when I got the life stone.
Do you think you
I
won't
remember
be able to
that.
get the play because you have the life stone?
I mean, to be honest with you, from my knowledge, I'm technically dead.
That's true.
You said I died, so and my soul is in my neck, not my necklace, in my bracelet.
You hold it up and it's dull.
Such a dull soul.
It no longer has the sparkle that it had when his soul was in it.
Uh,
Who? The Lich King was able to see souls and stuff.
Cart,
Lich
can
King,
you hold that up again?
Yeah, yeah.
Do you want me to actually show you where my soul is kept?
Well, it
No,
just looked. We
just,
know where it is.
I dig under my armor and I actually pull out the necklace that holds my soul.
Oh, we were concerned
Wait.
for you.
And he goes, "That's empty."
Ooh, oh.
I drop it to my chest.
So you've been carrying around a useless stone. That's basically.
Oh, what's happened is his soul is gone. It's either somewhere else or
No, it's in him.
oh, his soul went back into him.
He absorbed it.
He
What?
absorbed the stone. That's the chest. That's
What?
why he has the thing on his chest.
Should he absorb
'Cause
other
it's a
people's
necklace.
souls? Because that would be a bad thing.
Yeah.
Just gonna tuck my hands under my arms because I'm scared now.
We were having him cut us open earlier
And I
with an
sink down in
arrow.
my chair.
Yeah, because
He's
didn't
marked by death.
didn't he have the mark thing on his chest, and that's where his necklace is.
You'd have to take off your magic and your armor to find out.
Well, he'd also have to take that ring off.
That's what I'm saying. His magic ring and his armor.
Is that what you want me to do? I
Not
don't know what to
Does
do
our
right
stuff?
now.
Does
No,
our
look,
stones have
guys,
our
let
souls?
him do what he wants to do. We
Yes.
don't need to
I'm
force
That's
him to do
fine.
afraid
anything.
to touch anybody. I'm afraid to get near anybody now.
I
We
think we need to
just-
let him work. We need to let him work through his trauma right now.
Your blood is literally in every single one of us after the cut thing, so I don't think we can.
I'm
I was-
presuming everyone in the room would be smart enough to wipe it off before you stab someone else with it.
Yes,
Yeah.
we are not that foolish. The whole thing that we talked
Core
about before was a
has
joke.
Core has 0 medical training, and wisdom is probably one of his weakest stats. So
Eve
have-
probably
I have a
does
pro-
and would not let us do that.
Yes.
Yes, Eve would have stopped. I would have had you stop. I think even Winky has the sense enough with
I do
character
have
traits.
medicine.
Yeah,
Yeah, Winky actually is better at medicine than most of y'all.
yeah.
Winky,
Hmm
you said you wanted to see my chest.
Oh
No,
Lord.
I did not say that.
You wanted to see this where the death stone entered my chest at my heart.
Okay.
I will remove my ring
I did not say that.
and I take
cover
off
my
my
eyes.
chest armor.
Is he wearing his
My
pants?
chest armor. My chest armor only. My chest armor only because I have pants on.
Okay.
Yes.
And I show Winky my chest. Please do not get close. I don't want to touch you, or I don't want you to touch me because I don't know what's going on.
When you look at your chest, in the middle where the sternum is now like a black skull. And it looks like it's starting to wrap around your neck.
Oh, you about to be like a puppet. That's my guess.
You know how Core, as he absorbs them, his head gear gets larger?
Yeah.
As you absorb them, your chest gear gets larger.
We need to find out where you need to put that back. Because Core has a place he can extract it again.
Well, it's
I
back
find
into a Titan part, but the Titan part would be tainted. We don't need him.
Well, no, we gotta.
I
What
find that agreeable.
It's difficult. I get it. It's difficult.
The Death Stone that we saw was not tainted. The thing that the guy was collecting up,
Yes, that one was good. There was no taint in that stone.
maybe a
Oh
car.
gosh, y'all. Peyton, don't you dare laugh.
What is it?
Tain't nothing. Just keep moving.
What?
Hey guys, you like my new tattoo? I don't know where it came from, but you like it?
Is it like a tattoo or is it like an actual like just growth coming out of his chest made of some material?
It's sticking out of his chest.
Like
Same
3D.
way Core's is sticking out of his forehead.
I get my helmet
Ah,
off and I
Core's
take
got a
my hair and I
thorn.
go.
He's got a thorn.
And you've absorbed a few since the last time you talked, so yours has actually gotten almost to where it's starting to wrap around your head.
Goodness,
It's
you guys
beginning to
are
look like it's a circlet.
freaking- You guys are getting free fashion stuff. I don't know
Listen.
what it's called.
Needup's gonna start like looking down his shirt and like there's something I've missed.
I don't want to look anywhere because I have the T word.
I'm gonna put my ring on first and then apply my armor just to freak everybody out because I'm freaked out. So you know how freaked out I am. I'm gonna freak you out too.
I
If
really don't
the
think it's gonna
skull,
bother
I
me.
bet if that skull completes, he becomes a puppet. That's my guess.
The Lich King is like, he turns around and says something, and you hear somebody running out of the room.
I'm gonna
Like
I'm gonna
I'm
panic
ask.
gonna
running
sit
or
cross-legged on the floor like I was and not react.
I'm gonna
'Cause
And a
ask
few
him.
minutes later, something undead comes running back in the room, but it's a fairly fresh undead. And it throws a bag to the Lich King.
What are you doing?
Does it have the remembrance in it?
No. And the Lich King's like, here, take these things, and throws them out to you.
What are they? What are they?
Throws it to who?
Just to y'all.
I'll grab them.
Hold on, I'm going to roll to see who he randomly threw it to.
I want to do it.
I want the bag. Throw me the bouquet.
It's gonna
That's
go to
me.
one of us that doesn't want it.
Yeah, that's exactly how it works.
He threw it to Nita.
No.
Oh, here we go. Needup's gonna have some other
nothing in the bag.
infection.
What?
What's in the bag? What's in the bag?
I'm gonna
A
go over
bunch
the
of
needles.
different stones.
It's your taint.
What kind of stones?
Most of them
Oh,
are
no, it's
black,
a
but there are other
Taldo.
colors as well, including a few
Get 'em
gray
away.
ones.
Akar, do you feel a pull to these? Just asking.
As soon as the bag is
I'm in
thrown in the
meditation
room,
mode.
car, you do feel the pull.
Do
I'm
I?
in meditation mode. I am.
You feel a very light pull.
Okay.
I feel it, guys. I feel it.
All right, I need some
I'm
No,
holding
crowd.
car,
my.
you feel a strong pull.
I need some crowdsourcing on this.
I can't.
Would
can't-
Nadep
I can't
actually look in the bag, or would he just stick the hand in the bag?
Well, okay, so our
Chat.
There's a pretty good chance he would stab his hand in the bag.
How
Why?
about
That was
roll
my
it?
thought process.
Hey, Peyton, roll the coin.
Yeah, do a coin.
All right.
I think it's a 50-50 for him for sure.
Yeah.
1 for stick hand, 2 for not
For
stick
I'm over
hand.
here trying
Alright.
to meditate on the ground because I feel the pulls of the bag and I let them know, but I
Oh,
don't.
no.
One stuck his hand in.
Yep.
All right, so now we gotta know which ones he touched. Or
I
if
mean,
there's anything in there he hasn't touched
He
yet.
pulls it out. He's got a death stone on.
He's already got a
Well, he's
death.
already got death. He didn't want it because that was accidental already.
yeah.
He gets like he gets like the power of death in his arm.
The
And he
only
can
one he
chop
doesn't
it.
have is life.
Yeah, that's the only
Right.
one he doesn't have.
And they,
Now
And the
he-
Lich does not have any of those.
Yeah.
I wouldn't think so.
I got some.
The few stones you pull out in your hand, you see a couple death stones, you see a one or two fire stones, a water stone, 2 earth stones, and 3 gray stones in your hand.
Okay.
Gray stones are Quellith.
He puts them back in the
no.
bag, and he
I
just
definitely don't want the
his
Quellos.
entire hand.
Too
So I'll
bad you already grabbed it. It's in your hand.
All right.
Yeah, just simply touching it was enough for Hatala.
Well,
She
I
touched it
will.
once, and it was talking to her.
I will let everyone know. Well, I mean, obviously, everybody sees me pull my hand out.
No, I'm over here
I'm
meditating, so I don't know.
gonna point at my other with my other hand and go, Quellith. Quellith stone.
Back in the bag.
So
Need
wait,
it.
Cora and Hatala, go breathe all over Nita. Just go.
Oh, I've got the plague too, right? Because
You
I
are?
cut myself with
thought
the
you
arrow.
Well,
were
you think you
joking.
do. I think you're just a hypochondriac.
Car, hey, I launch up and take off and grab the bag and grab all the death stones because
Oh,
Just-
but
he's
do
just
you,
a
but do
bat.
you accidentally touch Quella stones in the process
just-
of this craziness?
no,
He's just a
I
vacuum.
only grab the
How? There's
bag.
lots of them. You're doing it with craziness.
You
He
touched a
only-
koala stone.
Ah.
He's just a vacuum, just going.
You absorb all the
gosh.
death stones, including the koala stones, and as you're absorbing them, when they turn to liquid, the gray comes oozing out and drops to the floor as a little squiggling creature.
Squish
Kill
it.
it.
Winky
Squish
smash!
it.
Winky smash!
I want to stomp
I
it.
start
Stop on it.
stomping. I start stomping.
Not with your foot. Kill it with.
Oh yeah, I want to hit it with my butt of my axe.
All right, you managed to expel about 6 Quillalith from stones.
Okay.
Whew.
I'm over here
Fire!
playing whack-a-mole.
Can I try
with it.
using my creation power to burn them?
Jeez, you
Burn.
guys.
Let's
Yeah,
see
they
if it
burn up
works.
nicely if you're using your power at all.
You guys don't.
Yes, I
Burn.
used my power.
Yeah, Cora's been able to destroy those.
Because they
fairly
hadn't been born yet, so therefore they're very weak to your powers.
Mo, why did you just vacuum them all up? That's like.
He melted their housing and kicked them out of it.
I know, but he just went.
He purified the death.
He's always done that.
I'm sorry. Sorry,
It's
guys.
the way to
I was
always work
trying.
good.
I was trying to hold it back, but I couldn't. I just couldn't.
Is Neeb still holding the things in his hand? He never said he let them go.
I'm still shocked.
He's-
No, I grabbed the bag and grabbed all the stones out of his hand, or I grabbed all the death stones that I could out of his hand.
You ended up grabbing everything out of his hand.
Uh-oh.
just looking at his
It's
hand.
not like you can sit there going,
Hey, yeah, I only want this one and this
Yeah,
one.
it was a blind fury. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So,
Everybody
all right,
getting the power.
just as a recap here from my brain. Nita pat him, pulled him out. A car grabs him. Both of them have now touched Quella stones,
yes.
Well,
and
he
but those
purified
Quella
them.
stones now are purified.
As soon as
But-
a car touched them, the Quelith were shot out with them.
But what does the
But
Dep
burn
have?
them.
Taint.
Wait, when a car touched them, they shot out.
He's able
Yes,
to purify the death stones.
He purified the death stones.
He
Okay.
kicked them out of the Death Stones completely as they melted and absorbed into him.
We'll say Core burned them.
Maybe because
Can you
the Death
do
Titan
that
is
to
like,
me?
don't go in there.
So that means any stone we find, even if it is infected core, he may be able to push out whatever's infecting it
Right.
and then be able to.
Well, I'm currently concerned
If
about
I'm
Nadep
strong enough,
and Nadep
these guys
touching
were
it.
these were
Excuse me,
younglings, so-
Yep, is there any
Grand
voices
Lich
in your
King
head?
of the world, could you tell us?
Yes.
Is
remember
Nadep
check-
Oh.
now
chat.
tainted with? I think he touched one of the bad stones.
Oh,
He
the
just
thing's
got
in
a
him.
whole bunch of
It's
death.
in him.
Mm.
It's not very happy, though.
Not
It's like,
very happy.
what?
It's right now screaming and trying to find a way out.
I
Huh.
grabbed
Burn him.
Nadep's face. I grabbed Nadep's face.
Oh,
and it
great.
said, "Get out now!"
It says B. Leave him, demon.
Like, I grab his cheeks right above his beard and say, look Deep in the eyes and said, "Leave this body, no."
Oh gosh,
Um,
this did not
you,
just
you
go
do
this
know it's not like in his face or anything like that.
Would it be in his hand?
Well, that's what I
The
did.
shadow.
Well,
That's
it's
what I
now
did.
actually no, it's nowhere. It just died.
Oh,
He has
because
no
he doesn't have a
shadow.
soul.
He doesn't have a
He
shadow.
doesn't have a
And
soul.
he doesn't have a soul, that's right.
Wait, do I thought we got our shadows back.
Your shadows are
No.
starting to come back. They haven't
Okay.
fully reappeared.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna snatch the bag back from a car. Like,
It's
I was
empty.
looking
Well, it's
at this.
empty now.
Well, really?
Excuse me.
No,
Even though
now
the
it has
others-
fire, water, and
Yes.
air,
Right.
Could you get the tongs or maybe just hand me just the fire?
and earth.
I'll just pick out the fire ones and toss them to a car to core.
Thank you.
I don't want them. No, I don't want them.
What about the
Yeah,
light,
they
the air
melt
ones?
instantly for you.
What do the
I-
air ones do?
I am done. Not. We need to use these.
Can I look in the bag?
I mean, look,
There's
you
now
got
only water, earth, and air.
cores over here using the fire, being effective. You got
But-
a car over here, Death Stone being
I
effective.
want to use my tongs to pick up the air ones.
The Queleth that went inside of Needip died inside of Needip.
Right.
Yeah,
because
because
I
he
don't
doesn't
have
have
a soul.
It's
or
blowing
shadow.
away right now.
It's what?
It blew away
Yeah.
the pieces of it.
I will be fine.
I think those things, don't they have to be born into this world through the soul of a mortal?
Right.
Because they actually take the taint in your soul and use it to bring themselves across the abyss.
Which is
I
why
s- I
they
still
got
have
to
a
his...
Wait, hold on. That is good
Just-
information. They take the soul of the user and be brought.
Well, let me rephrase
off.
that. All mortals are tainted because they're mortals, and therefore they're all going to die. All mortals are tainted.
but there's
It's just
clearly
that human mortals are especially tainted because they live short, angry, fretting lives.
there seems to be something
So the
to
Queleth,
some kind
the
of
Queleth
consent as well, though.
uses tainted lives to be brought into this world.
I'm
Yes,
not
Hero
tainted.
Heart doesn't have a taint.
Hayden,
He has no soul. He doesn't have a taint. He doesn't have a taint.
it can't be. Yeah, it can't be. He's just meat.
Yes,
meat.
and they can't live in an object without a soul to hide in, or something else.
Yeah, unless it's the stones, which I guess those have the souls of the creation.
They're
of
a
the
living
Titans.
piece of the Death Titan.
Yeah, so because of that, it's probably the strongest place for them to live in.
Well, Lich King, how do you explain this? And I hold up the artifact that holds my soul. My soul.
I
It
think you
held your
absorbed
soul?
it.
It's just a useless stone, bro.
It's inside of you. Your soul is back inside of you.
You're like a vacuum for stone.
But I extracted my soul on purpose.
Yeah, but something about you is different now, and you apparently took your soul back. I didn't
Your
even know that
soul-
was possible. Once it's extracted, the only way to end is to die.
Your soul must be needed.
Or you just accidentally absorbed it. Because
Do I
it's like a human
do I
vacuum.
need my soul to extract this evil?
I don't know. You're a monster. What would I know about that? Wait, sorry, I'm a lich. I don't know, really. It's magic. It's well beyond me. As I said, I was a very poor student. It's only the last couple centuries that I've managed to learn a bit. And now that the whole barrier's gone, my magic actually works. Apparently, I was good at it. It's just everything was all screwed up with the casting.
Don't get me started.
I've heard a
I
lot
just
of rants from Nita
I stared
about
at
this
him.
town.
I stared at the lynch dumbfounded, like that didn't really answer my question. But okay.
He told you he didn't have an answer for your question.
Oh, how big is the skull now?
Oh yeah, did it grow?
Yes, it now has the fibers are starting to go up his shoulder, but he can't see them now because he's wearing his armor and his magic.
We
He
got
is
free
he's
information.
gonna
He didn't have to get naked again.
Thank God.
He's gonna get free clothing now.
I spent like 6 sessions completely naked. I'm glad I don't have to get naked again.
It's probably so cold.
No one could tell. You could be naked all the time wearing that ring.
But that's so
That's
unpractical.
that's the fact is that I didn't know that I was naked, but like 6 sessions in, it's like, oh well, hey, this guy dispelled your magic and now you're naked. Been naked for 6 sessions? What?
I thought the guy took your pants.
But I do have pants on. I have full armor, full head to toe armor. Okay, guys.
Yeah, I
So
thought
even if I take the ring off, I still am wearing pants.
I thought
Promise
it was,
you.
We
I
will
thought it
bring
was
it up again in 10 sessions and see if you're still wearing pants.
I thought
Make
it was
sure that I'm wearing pants.
I
Always.
thought it was those
Now-
fairies that stole his pants.
There's one thing. Those you call them Qualalith?
Quelleth.
Quelith? No, I believe it's properly pronounced Qualalith.
Koala.
I'm not saying it like that.
I don't care what you
Hey.
do, little funny one. You're cute. I like you.
Don't be
The
disrespectful.
issue is that there's another type of stone. I don't know if you've seen them before, but they live in it. And it has nothing to do with the Death Titan. It's some stone that fell from the heavens.
I think we've seen like a tablet form of this.
You've seen one of the tablets?
We've come across 3.
No, we know of 3. I think we've come across 2. We know that there were supposed to be 3 tablets. I think we've only come across 2. But I'd have to
Yes.
look through notes to be sure.
One of those tablets was here in Orm.
One in the Adventurers Guild.
Oh, is that one still there?
Yes, we never moved it. We just put them on
Okay,
high
that
alert
may
to
be-
guard it. And then there was the one that Willem had, right?
Mm-hmm.
But that's the one we don't have our hands on, correct? Or do we have?
I
our
thought
hands on?
we have Willem's.
So we've got.
I think we got
know where
Willem.
all
Willem,
3 are.
Willem got the eye,
Yeah.
but dropped the tablet.
Correct.
Yes, y'all
Well,
have his
With the
tablet.
first volcano that exploded. Not our fault.
You guys
Or
know what
The
can you
one of
send
them
it-
is in the thing, and the third one was in Orm.
you
Or
guys know
Spoiler
send
for
a
Thor.
message to
But like when he did that first fight at the beginning of the movie and destroyed the whole little building, I was like, it's just like our campaigns.
what the heck, dude?
Or can you send a message to the people guarding the tablet and make sure everything's okay?
They will have no idea. I mean,
Hey,
I can.
like wave at me
Yeah,
when
'cause-
y'all are done spoiling movies and stuff.
If they're guarding the tablet,
Well, it's
I
right
mean,
at the beginning and it's not that important.
How can he hear us?
Yeah, I could.
just check up.
Are you going to continue talking
Thanks,
amongst
Sky.
Huh?
yourselves?
That's what we do best.
The tablet
Yeah.
was here in Orm, but it was stolen.
I feel like this guy's
Was it the army of
changed.
the Qualaloth that came through?
Well,
No. It was the elves.
The elves stole it. The
Blood elves,
The snow elves.
snow elves.
with the wind thing. Or did the elves take it and was using the wind thing to cover that up?
No, this was long ago.
Oh, okay.
Yes, it was the reason we built the barrier, because the elves came in and broke into the kingdom, stole this thing that the ancients had given to us.
Probably should have built the barrier earlier.
So there could be a tablet up north. In the snow. Lots and lots of snow. I will tell you what's north of here. Can you guess?
No.
Snow.
It's snow.
Yes, it's an area that never unfreezes.
Eve, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to curse our half bloodline. I curse the elves for their destruction of the world.
I don't really care.
We don't know why they took it though.
I grew
we
up
kn-
with humans, so
We know the Ormanians were not great people. I don't know if that's what they're called.
The Orminians?
Hmm.
I believe that was what we were officially called.
Okay.
I don't think we didn't like it, but I don't really think there was a good answer because I don't want to be called an Ormite. Sounds like a termite.
Ah, I see your point.
I think mostly amongst ourselves we just called ourselves the people of Orm, but nobody
Okay.
wants to say that.
That sounds much better.
Don't think I'm going to be nice to you just because you're being nice now, so be quiet.
Hey, I gave you bacon. I know that
That's why you're not dead and being kicked out.
I know that
That
I
I don't
am the
want to
way
touch.
that I am now, and I'm sorry for it. It's
Bacon
not my
is the
fault,
thing that saved
honestly.
your
It's
life,
not
bro.
my fault.
It is your fault. You're the one who decided to get a death stone in your heart.
No, I
Oh,
don't
I
think
was
it's
the
his
one
fault.
that decided to explode a death stone and shoot
I don't
his
think it was
friends in the
his
heart.
fault. I think the reason he survived is because of who he is. I think it's in his blood.
I think it's in his heart.
Well, that's in your blood.
So you're
Or should I say
saying
your blood is in there?
so you're saying he was born in some way connected to the Death Stone, the
Then
Death
what is
Titan?
then what is
All the
core?
Titans are connected to all living creatures in this world.
Well, I
But I
mean that,
never
and
had this. I never had
that's
this
a simple
problem
throwaway.
until the the death
But
stone
there are many
exploded.
of them that are actually direct lineage to the Titans.
Like core and
No, we don't know if Core is a direct lineage.
but he can absorb.
But the thing is he took bacon from my hand before I started absorbing death stones,
He's
and
a
now
chosen one. That's what's been. He's been chosen by the Titan. That I can tell. I don't know what you are. You haven't been chosen because that Titan's kind of messed up right now. Hopefully he's asleep because if he's not, he's just going to be angrier and angrier whenever he does finally escape wherever they trapped him. I'm still not sure how that happened because I wasn't privy to that.
you're scaring me. I don't know
I
what
mean,
to
even the
do.
Life Titan supposedly had children.
I
Of
don't know
course,
what
he's
to
the Life
do.
Titan. What would you expect him to do?
Well, I am not going to harm you, and I will never touch you with
That
reason.
great beast that attacked Orm not long ago was one of the children of the Death Titan.
We knew that.
There's many, many children of these Titans running all over the place. They could not keep to themselves.
I'm going to go sit back in my corner and meditate.
I
Wait,
even believe
weren't
my
you?
my father was a descendant of the Life
Yes,
Titan.
I was gonna say you
Yeah,
got some.
yeah, that's right.
Yep.
Yes, many of our family have some form of immortality. My father had true immortality. So having someone that's in the lineage of one of the Titans is not really a problem. In fact, most people probably have some in them and never even know it. Because they live ordinary lives that never stress it. It's
But
only when extraordinary things happen to an individual do these ties express themselves. And he looks over at Core, like your dragon blood. Anyone can see that. Well, anyone with my eyes can see that. It's not because suddenly your daddy did not have dragon blood, but you do. No, your daddy had it, but nothing ever expressed it. Your pursuit of magic has brought it out in you.
Yes.
Is the night hag the only thing that we need to worry about, or did you see any other creatures during your time laughing at us?
No one to worry about because it'd make me so not fun if y'all fell down to her. That dragon is neat though.
Hmm? Hmm?
I believe one of his family may have been here before.
Really? That's very interesting. Maybe his
Because I do
grandfather.
not believe he is the first silver dragon I have ever heard of.
I believe his grandfather got around.
Would not surprise me. They are fairly long-lived as dragons, though, and they love dealing with mortals. It's one of the most least understood dragon varieties because they prefer simply just to live a mortal life over and over and over and over and over and over again. I mean, when you live 1,200 plus years, you gotta have a bunch of them. Most of them move around so that no one will ever get privy to their condition.
Is there anything else that would help us out, or should we begin to move on?
I think your best bet would be to find someone who knows more about hags than all of you and see if they can help you find the source of this she hag.
We gotta go find the hunter then.
Oh, the big tall guy.
Yeah, have you
Yes.
watched his wife at all? Did you take any time to see what she was up to?
I don't think y'all ever really met her, did you?
I don't think so.
Yeah,
We did
she was
actually.
near us. Yeah, she was in the house. We kind of got pushed by the door, but she was there.
You
No,
find
all
it
I
kind of
saw was
creepy that
him and
he's
his
watching.
celestialness. It was so nice.
Hmm.
He's all shiny and bright.
His celestialness.
Yes, he's holy, can't you tell?
Oh.
We're not as good at you as seeing these
Oh,
these
yes, yes,
interesting
mortal
things.
eyes. I'm sorry, I forget about this thing. Yes, just like you have the dragon in you, he has the angels in him.
Is that the Asamar? We studied about them after Kor ran into them once at the
Yes, he's
camp.
an Azamar.
Ah.
He's a direct lineage to an angel.
Okay. Well, all right.
Hmm.
Let's go meet with him.
Okay, y'all have a good trip. Don't bring him back. But
Okay.
if you do, bring bacon. I'll forgive you then.
Of course.
Yes.
Core, you took all my bacon.
I know. We'll have to get you some more.
All right,
I'm not,
cool.
I'm not gonna ask for any back.
Midnight loves bacon, so yeah.
Hmm. Uh. Yeah. She'll probably attack you, not me.
I know. Funny, funny. A chicken loves bacon, but hey, we need more bacon.
Is that funny? That would be normal. Chickens eat chicken nuggets from McDonald's.
Chickens will get a taste for anything. They'll eat other
Chickens will
chicken.
eat anything that's not fast enough to get out of their mouth, including other chickens.
Chickens are brutal.
But technically, they're not carnivores, even though they're omnivores. But I don't consider bugs as meat. Do you?
No,
Great. Let's go meet the
they'll kill
hunter.
snakes, mice, rabbits, anything they can get a hold of.
I've
Let's meet the
never
hunter.
seen that. That's actually interesting. That's a thought.
Yep,
That
I've
is
seen them kill.
Hatala,
I've seen them
Hatala.
try to
Time to
kill
Yeah,
meet the
are you
hunters.
squirrels.
wanting to go see the hunter, Hatala?
Let's go see the
that
Is that what you
that's
want to do?
knowledge to me. Now, see, roosters. Yeah, roosters. Yeah,
I'm not going to be
This is the
associated with you guys
conversation we
anymore.
have as we make our way to go see the hunter.
but see, roosters are pretty crazy. They're very aggressive, and I've seen a rooster kill a snake. I've never seen
Hens
a
will
chicken.
too.
I've never seen a chicken kill a snake. I've seen a
I've seen hens
I've
tear a
seen
mouse apart.
I've seen a chicken being eaten by a snake.
I've
Never
seen
seen
chickens see another chicken with a wound and keep pecking at that wound, and then all the other chickens will try to peck at that same wound, and they'll eventually kill that chicken trying to eat.
And they will eat it whole.
Oh yeah, your mom's got chickens.
That's
I
where
had
I know.
chickens for a while too.
Yep.
Dad, you
Wow,
should tell your
I've
story
never had
about
chickens before, but wow, that's
moving the
crazy.
chicken coop.
Charles was there.
I know.
You know, chicken poop is very high in nitrate. It's very good for
But
fertilizer.
it's not good for your hair.
Yeah, it's not good for your hair.
One of my
Is that
first
what happened to your
jobs,
hair?
one of my first
Is that
jobs
what
as a
happened to
kid
your
is to
hair,
clean out the
DM?
chicken poop trays from 3 chicken houses. Horrible ammonia smell. And
Yeah, we were
spent
moving a
probably
coop.
the whole day doing that. I earned $50.
We were
Nanette,
moving a coop and it tilted to the side and a bunch of chicken poop just went all over Derek's head.
I took a shower, y'all. No, you know what? Let's just move on, cause.
Yes.
Derek, is that what happened? Is that what happened to your hair? Is that what
Y'all
happened
have
to your
made it back.
hair?
Oh, really? That's where you're gonna go.
Oh,
Oh
I
God.
y'all
mean,
made it back to the silver.
love you, dude. I'm just kidding.
So you're back at the silver's house.
Right.
Check with him. Make sure if he's got information. I don't know how long we were gone, so.
Yes. So we have maybe a lead on someone that knows about hags. Do you have any other insights on someone that might know a lot about hags?
No, I don't deal with monsters most of the time.
Okay. Right. Well, we're gonna be off to try to find that artifact then.
I'll keep looking.
Thank you.
So where do y'all go now?
The woodsman.
Gonna go see an angel, an angel, an angel.
Eve, do we have
All
a
right, you
name for
find
him?
his house.
Did we forget where his house is?
No,
'Cause
you
I
remember
was
where his house is
I remember.
because y'all found him that night. Because he's the one that saved the guy.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So you make it to his house. He comes out when he sees you. What are you guys doing here?
We
What
are.
you doing here?
Oh, need up! Don't start this crap. we are. We have pinned down to the night hag as possibly being the last one we need to deal with, but we really need to know some information. Maybe get help to be able to find where she might be. We have a trap of sorts that can be used to hold her for 30 minutes, and we just need help to pin down where she is so we can get into this battle and take
Well,
her.
I do know hags better than probably anyone else in this town.
That's why we came to you.
All right, all right. So, what do you know about this night hag?
She seems to be
She's a
traveling
night hag.
into the astral plane regularly.
That's
She
what they
has
do.
possession of a artifact that can make you forget things. She
That's
has
unfortunate.
she has studied magics that have to do with memory and things of that. She just got information that might have to do with that, or something else entirely, because some of those books were still left in that library.
She's doing this all of her own accord?
It seems like it, but there also could be a connection to an ancient silver dragon that is no longer alive, a family line of that silver dragon.
Don't have anything to do with hags.
Doesn't mean somehow she knew that they had research
But what I'm
about
saying
the
is,
things she was interested.
she's doing this on her own?
We don't know. We did ask someone who's been watching us. He did not mention anyone else besides her being there. So
I'm just trying to understand her motivation. Why would she even be interested in this? That's nothing that hags concerned with because they can go anywhere, especially night hags, they can go anywhere they want.
maybe she has a vendetta against a silver dragon, that family. Maybe she has a vendetta against
Um,
someone in this town
you
specifically.
guys,
There may be
she was
someone.
stealing.
Sorry, go ahead,
They were
Wiki.
stealing books. They were stealing books. They're looking for some information, I think.
It's possible. Yes.
We
But-
know of a silver dragon.
Well, I
That
mean, that's not.
maybe a dark priest from an ethereal plane. We know there was the hag, the mistress, and then I think there was a mistress that had a friend. So there was two parties.
That people remember.
Yeah.
If the night hag can disguise herself as something else or something in the ethereal plane during the same time she's there, maybe it's just her, but
Now,
I'm still
generally
worried about that.
speaking, a night hag will pick a form and stick with it until that form is blown.
Could she be working for someone from an ethereal plane?
Now, that makes a little bit more sense because a night hag would have no need for any of this stuff, erasing memories or whatever else you're talking about. She can literally walk between the fabric of reality, go into someone's head, and take the memory herself.
Oh wait, there is something we're forgetting.
A lot that we forgot.
Eve.
Eve.
The shadow of Eve.
Eve.
The boy was afraid of Eve.
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 Her
Evil.
shadow.
Let's stab her again.
She's
I mean,
evil.
No.
but
No, we're not saying she's evil,
but
but
there was a hag that transformed into her,
Her
right?
shadow.
there was a
Where's your
hag that transformed
shadow?
her, but we also, so you can understand something here, we were in Orm, a machine blew up, our shadows dispersed from us. If you look at our shadows now, you will see they are not as dark as they usually would be.
Eve, where's your shadow?
Dude, where's your shadow?
I don't have one.
Oh no, I think Eve had something to say earlier.
I don't think so.
Oh, I saw you doing like your fingers like you were about to count off something.
I was, no, I was looking at notes.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Nothing.
Atala, you had a good line going. Shadow. Eve's shadow?
Oh, yeah. One of the young men remembered seeing Eve's shadow being the an
George.
an evil shadow of Eve or something, a dark shadow that was doing this. So
Wait,
could
A hag even stole Eve's
Oh, but we saw
appearance.
a hag take on Eve's shape.
no. Hags can turn into any female. If she was within eyesight, they could simply just turn into her.
well, so yeah, so it
But they
could be a
can't turn
hag.
into her shadow because no living creature can turn into a shadow.
So when George described it, he just described it like a shadow, right? It was dark. That's
But
what I
it
remember.
was, I remember Dark
Okay.
Priest, what I remember.
And
No, I do
she's a
remember. I remember
priest?
that too.
I
She's a
something that was
priestess.
like
She's a cleric. Yeah, she had some things.
Would her
with
shadow be a dark cleric?
Yes, and she specifically found something that she thought had dark cleric properties. Do you remember that?
that's what I was looking for.
Oh,
Yes.
the notes on that.
You found something that looked like the exact words that are in your Bibles, but in a dark, twisted way. Like it was the opposite of your teaching.
What
Yeah,
shadow
he
is?
said she was a shadow woman. Specifically said she was a shadow woman.
So
Eve.
whatever this machine did,
Somebody
the
stole your
dark
shadow.
versions of yourselves are probably full-on twisted concepts that are the opposite of yourself.
Does that mean minds fix things?
Oh my god, that means mine can actually shoot. Holy crap, I'm upset.
If we ever see a cars, we better hide because we're gonna get hit with arrows.
But we already get hit with arrows.
Yeah, we're gonna get hit from both sides.
Or he'll miss all of us.
Intentionally and unintentionally at the same time.
I refuse to shoot against my person because I know that I don't want to shoot any of you. Do not get in my way within like 10 yards, okay?
You know, when we're in the
And
middle
I
of a
will
battle,
take him
I feel
out.
like I can't really move at times. Like I'll move a little bit and then it just doesn't go anymore. So, and then it feels like I'm just paused for this long stretch of time, and that's when I get hit in the head with an arrow.
Yeah, because you're still in front of me in my range. You got to get out of my range. Or tell me where to move, and I'll move there.
I feel like it would cost me time.
Okay, so all right, now to understand this, we have Dark Shadow Priest, her, plus the Hag, and the Hag is using all of her abilities to try to find something.
Yeah, she's looking for information or
Now that makes more sense that the Hag is being manipulated or hired or whatever to use her abilities. Because as I say, the Hag herself could simply go into someone's mind and take the information. But there are resistances to that. This artifact you speak of appears to not follow those same rules, probably allowing anyone to steal memories like the Hag can. The Hag might take a month or more to break someone's spirit to get the information.
Okay.
Oh.
But the Hag would be the perfect tool to find it. Especially you said that she's been going into secret areas and finding information.
yes.
Yes, her ability to ferret out data and go find it behind walls and anything else would make her the ultimate infiltrator.
What is it that the shadow wants?
Maybe to take control of the real thing.
That's a good idea.
Not
Yeah,
be
the
reabsorbed?
shadow trying to take over the overworld, essentially, from Shadow World.
What?
So, all right,
Now,
so
this artifact, its entire purpose is to just erase someone's mind.
Not initially. The artifact was initially something of
knowledge.
remembrance, but something was
Eve,
either changed
I
or messed up.
I kind of want to give you the medallion now, because I don't want the target to be you to erase your memory. This thing take over.
Hitala, I want
I'm good
to
with that now.
Okay.
Hitala, I want you to understand that it's not a remembrance stone. It's a knowledge.
No. Well, I want to
No,
make something.
no, no.
It is
It was
literally called a remembrance stone.
no.
So
That's
okay, fine.
what
I'm wrong. I'm wrong. I'm sorry.
that's what the Itch Lord
Because
is
that's
known
exactly the
as.
name he remembered it as. So
That's
again,
what
I'm wrong.
he.
It's
No,
okay. I'm
that's
accepting that. Move on.
Oh no, alright, Akar, just work through so we can see what your
Yep.
train of
Just
thought
go
is.
for it. I'm okay with being wrong. Just say what you're gonna say.
well. I wish you would let me say what I have to say. It's a knowledge stone or a knowledge thing that was supposed to hold knowledge. He called it a remembrance stone or a remembrance artifact, but it was to hold knowledge, not about remembering stuff. It's hold memories.
Originally, but it was broken,
Yep.
or it's been.
It's originally designed for you to put memories in so you can
So are they
remember things.
trying to fix it?
It's literally in the book.
Wait, are they trying to fix
I've
it? Is
used
that
this
what you're trying to
before.
get to?
I don't know.
I'm trying to fix it back to where it's a holder of knowledge. It's the way I perceived it as. Not memories, not it's a holder of knowledge.
And all the research they've been doing has been about what the artifact is and how it works.
So they may be trying to fix it for that purpose.
So right now it reverses your memory, but we want to fix it to where it holds memories, not takes memories.
Or one of the possibilities, they don't mind it erasing memories. What if they're trying to get memories out of it? Because who knows how many people this has been used on over the years, nor what was it used for before the dragons got it. What information is already in the thing?
Um, if it's our shadows, I mean, they would know what we knew up to that point, right? Or
Well, that's the thing. Your shadows are entities outside of yourself. They started off with your initial knowledge, but they were twisted, and they immediately went away and joined with others.
I wonder if they're working
Because
for
have y'all had the message from Eric when he was asking you about where y'all were?
a long time ago, I think.
I'm pretty sure I told it that way, but Eric asked if y'all had been in the South already. Because y'all were spotted.
I don't remember that.
Oh. Sorry then, that was stolen from you.
That was.
Because I have that written down in my notes.
So the shadow party has been seen in the south. Is that what we're assuming?
So it's possible that we'll say we found it in Winky's notebook.
There you
So it's possible they linked up
Yes,
with.
actually, that is perfectly acceptable because Winky has been writing everything down. And yes, Winky has in his notebook that Eric asked if any of y'all had been down to the south using your little portal thingies.
Good job, Winky. Wait, let's wait for.
Way to remember, Winky. Good job.
Good job, Winky.
Awesome,
You did good with
Winky.
your book.
You
Your
saved the
book
night.
was awesome. Thanks, buddy.
What happened?
Exactly.
You saved the campaign.
I'm going to go take a bathroom break.
Hey, last time Peyton did that, everything was on fire.
Yeah.
And now you come back and you saved the day.
Sorry, Peyton. Sorry for
I
the...
did.
You did. So they could be looking for, because are the cultists looking for the library as well? I know they're looking for a way to crack into our world, and I can't remember why we were looking for the library.
Remember that the ancients used the library to hold one of those giant koala stones.
Hmm. Okay.
So it's safe to assume, since they're trying to collect koala stones, what do you think they could do with a giant one?
Yeah. Okay.
How many koalas do you think are hidden in that?
Send word to lock the library down if you can. I can't do that. I know Cora and I know that Atala has
If we
those.
find the stone, we
I
can.
don't know how that works. I don't know how to communicate in my head.
If we find the stone, we can have a car purify it, and then we just burn them.
Remember, not all the koala stones are actually made of death stones. Some of them are from the sky.
Oh.
I will burn every death stone in my path. I promise you. Just be ready to kill the Quellet that come out. But I got to get stronger because the ones that I did purge were younglings. So I feel like I have to get stronger to
Think you could purge an actual person that's infected?
I don't know. We'd have to try. I'd be willing to try.
I know I've tried to burn it out of the shadows.
Well, that's what I attempted with Nadette, but I didn't feel anything, but it died anyway. So I don't know. I would love to try. I want to purge the world of
All right.
the Quellet.
This is enough of your conversation amongst yourself. Y'all can do that later. We're still trying to find this hag, right?
Yes.
Now, based on what you know, this hag is working for someone else, would be my presumption. Because again, it does not make sense for a hag to even want to do any of this stuff. And you say that this hag has been in this one area for at least a week or more? They generally don't go in an area that long, especially once their presence has been detected, unless there's something they're after. And it's been gathering knowledge. Did you say it stole the artifact? Is that what you said?
Yes.
And it used the people of the academy as the minions to do that using their treachery.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that sounds right in a hag's wheelhouse.
Men wear
So,
overalls and everything.
what else has been going on in this town specifically? Hags generally covet the possessions of the rich.
Uh,
They love twisting them into giving it to them.
There's been a lot of thefts happening. There's been a lot of children going missing as well, and then
It's
also families
Unfortunately,
being
that's simply hag meals.
yeah, and
it's more of taking rather than giving.
Hag
The
and
hag,
wolves.
the night hag prefers to seduce the will of the mind until they give willingly to the hag. And they usually will keep a room filled with trophies that they've accomplished this with.
So we can find our memories.
That may or may not be true. If that's something of the artifact, if that is the case. But I'm talking about the physical trinkets a hag gets from one of her enthralled minions is one of the things she values most, and she will surround herself in her non-working hours with those trinkets. Possessions of art, things of beauty, value, flowers.
Silver.
Pretty sure we took all her stuff.
mhm.
Oh
You,
well.
you found her
She
room?
hasn't. Yeah,
Finders keepers.
and we
Okay.
took it all.
Now,
Stole
you
her
stole
stuff.
her trinkets. She will be after you.
Well, she already was. So
No, this is different. This is personal. You've
Bring it.
basically kicked her in the part of her that is what she values most.
Way to go,
That's
Eve.
perfect. We can take her down.
Bring
I didn't even
it.
go in that office, by the way.
What kind
So
of what kind of things did you find in her room?
A
Gold, paintings,
dragon
chairs,
sword.
couches,
Okay. So it
desks.
sounds like she's hunting mostly in the upper district.
Yes.
And she would not want to attract too much attention to herself because she did not sleep in that chamber you found, did she?
No.
No. She will have a home just like anyone else, but it will not be the finest and it will not be the worst. Your best bet would be to find an area in which no one has had anything go wrong in this upper district.
Yes.
Search for where I believe the term among us hunters is animals don't like to go to the bathroom where they live or hunt where they live because they don't want to mess up things around them, especially predators of this kind. They would much prefer to be kept secret. So you will be looking for a woman, most likely incredibly vain with her beauty and her ability, but not possessed of power and wealth, but not destitute either. There's a decent chance it might be I wouldn't say a serving girl, but it'd be way beneath what she believes of herself. But probably someone, maybe a messenger or someone of a lower but not low rung caste. Those are your best bets to find this lady. And especially if she has her eyes out for you, if you find her in her hidden form, she probably won't be able to hide her contempt for you.
We got a bounty on her
Especially
head,
after
so
what
it isn't really a bounty.
especially after what Eve did to her.
I know, right? It was all Eve.
you know what? Maybe I'm just gonna go work for my other version because
I mean, maybe she'll fall. Maybe she'll listen to you because she's working for you. Maybe if we paint Eve like a shadow, she'll listen to her.
yep, that will definitely get her.
Just find a bucket of ink, dip her in it.
Okay, so what do y'all do? I think y'all may have gotten enough information to go hunting for this hag.
What time is it in the day?
It is now, I'll say you spent 2 hours dealing with him, so it's 10 o'clock
AM?
a.m.
I would think we go and get our thoughts together over lunch, set out after lunch.
Do we want to swing by the police station, so to speak, to see where thefts have been and where thefts have not been?
Yeah, see if there's some bounties there too. Could make some money.
So we'll have to pick up a pencil, I believe, in a notebook. I don't know why, but
So y'all are swinging by the police station?
Yes.
I think
Okay.
it's a police station.
You get to the police station, and they still remember you from the last time you were there.
Oh no.
What do you specifically ask the constable?
It's a good question, Core.
Do you have a map of the? First, we need a map of the Upper District, but we're looking for where have the robberies been in the Upper District?
They've mostly been all over the place.
We're trying to see if
All the wealthiest families have been stolen from.
are there
Wealthiest.
any areas in the Upper District that have been that have not been
Avoided.
hit, or might be a little dead zone, or is there a
I don't
pocket?
believe anyone's gone after the solicitors.
What do they do?
They're the law women and men. You know,
Uh,
those that stand in trials, not the judges, but the ones who solicit on behalf of someone else.
yes, esquires.
They're
Lawyer.
not generally rich, but, you know, they're not exactly poor.
And
That's
They're
the
wealthy
exact
enough to live in the upper
description.
district.
That's the
where
exact
is their
description.
office located? Is there a main branch?
No, they're independent companies.
Okay.
Each solicitor, there's a head solicitor who has the license from the town, but there are a lot of solicitors who are simply just, I guess the term some people use would be like legal assistant. I don't really know the terminology they use. I would call them that. That probably offends something.
I need to mark something on the map. Sorry.
You mean show something? You just hold down
Yeah.
the left mouse button.
All right. Cool.
Yeah.
It is higher ups.
Basically, most of the solicitors live in this area here, right on the outskirts of the upper district.
Okay. Okay. That would give us a good jumping off point, though. Do we want to say that we're going to head that direction? Just kind of start poking around? Is
Might as well.
real time, it's almost 9:50.
Yeah. All right, you make it to the solicitor district, and you notice there are a lot of little signs for legal services and things like that all over the place. A couple nicer buildings, some slightly more rundown. No one here is poor, but nobody here is rich either. Now, there are a few of the buildings that are much more opulent. Probably the larger law firms that have been in town for a much longer time.
Are there any that are maybe a little bit more ostentatious?
Most of the ones that are considered dwellings as well as solicitor offices are a lot more mundane in their nature, except for the office themselves are usually fairly splendid. Most of them spend their money so that it looks inviting to the rich people coming to look for someone to defend them.
I'd like to just take a little time and ask around just to get an idea of where the female solicitors' businesses
All right,
are.
make a social check for you. Anyone's going to do anything specific while he's doing that?
Tyler, you want to help me? Ask around as well.
Apparently, he stole your 3.
Yes, we are all throwing threes tonight.
Oh,
I want to ask around, but I want to like make sure that I'm looking for like the prettiest, like who stands out the most people.
Yes.
I have a +0, by the way, guys.
And there's your 4.
I guess I'll
He
try.
walks over. Hey, where's the pretty solicitors?
And then I'm just gonna, you know what? Never mind. I'm done. Y'all can.
All right, Hatala, you, and Core, y'all are asking around, and Core doesn't get any luck finding anything that points in anything significant. Hatala, you actually find someone who actually talks about someone that sounds a little bit like what Joe were asking about.
What's that noise?
A person who is
Cicadas.
fairly vain and has been in town probably for about a year or two. No one's exactly sure where she came from. She showed up last winter.
Tell everybody.
And let's go find her.
All right. They say that she works for one of the larger law firms, but she is not one of their ordinary solicitors.
Okay.
Do you go to the law firm?
Yes.
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 When you get there, they say that she's not here today. But can they help you with anything?
Oh,
Yes, we were looking for some um she was helping us with some legal assistance. Um we were trying to track her down to see if she had the answers we had asked her about.
All right. Make a society check to get information out of them.
Come.
Okay. You managed to convince him to give you some information. He starts looking through the paperwork and he goes down and looks somewhere else. Wait a minute. This is strange. I can't find any of her cases.
What? We must
I
have.
know she works here. She's been working here for a year.
Yes, she works here. She's been working with us too. We need those answers.
Can you tell us where she lives, so we may
Um,
go to her?
yeah, she lives around the corner. I'm gonna have to look into this. Someone's messed with our paperwork.
Well, we're not gonna stand for this. We'll go ask her ourselves.
All right. And all of a sudden, he starts yelling orders at the legals to come in here and start looking through all the paperwork.
Very well. Come, everyone. Let us go.
And you can tell that as soon as you pointed out what was going on, that this guy got the impression that you're someone wealthy and someone powerful. They just assumed it from your air.
Yes, I was very much trying to do that.
All right, you've gotten an address, and we're going to end here now. Next week, we will start back with you going to the house.
Okie dokie.
Yeah.
Everyone,
yay.
thank you for watching. We do have a Discord
Cool.
that we
Thank
would
you
like to
much,
invite you
guys.
to. Everyone, if you have anything you'd like to say before we go. If
Yeah,
not,
man. Way of the dice. Way of the dice. Awesome stuff. Go hit up on Discord, dude.
yes.
I had no idea what you just said.
And we may.
Hey, throw the link in Discord. Come on, Winky. That's your
I
thing,
can't.
man.
I
Well,
can't. I'm
I
not a
do. I
bot.
do have it in the rolling
No.
slides on the
All
end.
right, so we're gonna get a bot that ends up throwing up when you just. There you go. There you go. Did that. Appreciate
Hey.
it. Cool. I'm gonna get a. We need to get a bot
Don't
set
need
up.
no computer. I got it.
We got to get a bot set up so that we can just hashtag Discord, throw it in. I know Core's working on that, but yeah.
Did Core know he was working on that?
He did.
I
Talked about it.
I put the bot in, and I also said that I did that, and then I don't really want to do much else. But if someone else wanted to take the reins of that one,
All right, cool. Hey, somebody through
Alright.
Discord, see if it throws it in. Since we're finishing. Discord.
Because what a wonderful ending to the episode.
yes.
Well, yeah.
Not
What
sure.
does the slash look like?
Which
Unrecognizable.
Slash.
that slash
Yeah.
or this slash?
/ should be / if you set it up. It's / on the command bot.
Oh, it says unrecognized. Anyway, the link is
We'll get the
there,
bots
but currently taking a break from Valheim. We're on to playing Ark at the moment, running through Scorched Earth. I think we may go back to Valheim once the Mistlands drops, but
Yeah.
if you like to play games, come play with us.
I know that Dork up there, myself and Nadet play. I think we all stream. I'm not sure about Core. I don't think Core streams himself, but we all play. So yeah, check us out, dude.
All right. Well, with this wonderful dismount of a session, we bid you adieu. Good night, everyone.
Bye.
Good night.